And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to First Year Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We're joined with, I think, nine lovely ladies tonight.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out. Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the light is not as what seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This time.
All right.
And we're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We're joined with a bunch of lovely ladies, and we are live right now on all the platforms: Rumble, YouTube, Cast Club, etc.
NX.
NX too. Yep, and NX as well.
OF.
So,
Not that one. Damn.
so quick announcement against the show, guys. Next week, Tuesday, I will be at the University of South Carolina, going to be doing a tent debate. I think Bills is going to pretty much come with me. We'll IRL stream that one, and then I'm going to deliver a speech at 7 o'clock. We're going to talk about feminism and why women deserve less.
How dare you?
We're going to be talking about that and go over some of the things I talk about in my book, and we'll IRL stream the other part. So it's going to be a good time.
And fun story you actually talked about on the news channel. That was hilarious for your book.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna be the media talked about it. So we shared it last episode. So guys, go make sure to go check out the last episode if you guys want to see.
Good things, right? Good positive things.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. So that'll be next Tuesday, guys. So 11 a.m. we'll be IRL streaming, or 11:30, and then we're gonna be live again at 7 p.m. Delivering the keynote speech. You have anything you want to say?
We're supposed to go somewhere far away for a stream, but we'll do it soon.
May, right? You're talking about the May event?
No, actually,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
The one that we didn't mention last.
A big guest for the show from before.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Wait, who?
I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Nigga,
Tune in to Fresh and Fit to find out.
Solo.
Tune in on Fresh and Fit to
Yeah,
find
okay,
out.
cool. All right,
Okay.
and then Chris, go ahead.
Thank you, Ghost. Hey, niggas, or ninjas. we have 9 girls on the panel.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the girls coming on. And other than that,
Where can they find you?
find me on Olaf.
What?
OnlyFans. I'm joking. On Twitch. What else? Instagram. I'm the only nigga that matters with the IG up right now.
That's true.
And other than that, have a great show.
And just so you guys know, if you guys want to go ahead and get involved in the show, fnfsuperchat.com, you can go ahead and donate on there, get your chat read, or the best way is Cast Club, castclub.tv. As you guys know, we have a Cast Club chat. They post a bunch of pictures in there. It's hilarious. So that is the best way to get involved in the show. If you guys want to go ahead and get your chats read, you get a discount when you're on Cast Club when you donate.
And we do Zoom calls as well on Castle Club.
Yes,
Zoom
we'll
calls,
just wrap one up.
live Q&A, ask any question at all, business, networking, real estate, whatever you want, we got you guys.
Yep. So I think anything else before we get into the first chats, and then we'll have the girls introduce themselves?
Yeah. Bill's ready.
All right, so first chat, let's see here.
Your boy Lem.
Your boy Lem says, so much for my dreams and aspirations, but the truth always sets you free. Appreciated advice, Big G Myron. I guess I'm going to be baking for a long time. Might as well be a monk at this point. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You can't be in a poor ass country and not earn U.S. dollars. You're going to fuck yourself up.
That's some good advice, though.
Yeah. That's the whole purpose, man. You got to leverage the U.S. dollar in these poor countries. Yo, Fresh, I hope you don't let your black tendencies get the best of you again this time, G. Anyways, for 3 or 4s, just remember that once you go black, we don't want you back. I'm looking at Snow Bunny in the middle. All right.
Oh my
You want
lord.
to respond to him?
No response. No
No
comment.
response, he said. Okay. What the hell?
What the hell?
This Photoshop is crazy.
Hell nah, bro. That shit's
Fresh, what were you doing?
nothing.
Oh, that's where you at?
This all comes from Castle Club. You guys are some creative individuals. I will say
Wow.
that.
That's
That's kind of real. Just kidding.
Sharpshooter says, Mo, cue my shit up when he about to do intros, big guy, and don't be a comedian. Anyway, women, he says highest level of education completed. Oh yeah, this one I asked the quite gross.
Yeah.
Not attended, but you couldn't finish like when you was with your last. Never mind. Please listen to the question I was asked and respond with logic and reason, not your irrelevant feelings. Y'all single because you volunteer information like you and your ex on a traffic stop. Yeah, bro. You that's a good try, but you know they're gonna still answer incorrectly. What else we got here? Guys, I got a way for the alcoholic stutterer to stop drinking. He can only take a shot if the girl says something smart or based.
God damn, I'll be sober as fuck.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Don't that to me, man. Bring the girls here, man. I need a few shots, man.
That won't work.
That's
All
not
right.
gonna work.
What do we got here? What's up next? Blackest Panther. Trad wife from last after hour said she would divorce her husband if he cheated.
Yeah.
The Bible states that a man can divorce his wife, but not the other way around. This is a perfect example of the feminization and bastardization of Christian principles because we allow women to speak. Christianity is a patriarchy. If a woman cannot accept that her husband has full authority over her and that she has no authority over him, then she is not a Christian. Any Christian or religious women on the panel?
Blackest Panther.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I answered that question. So she can't defend herself because she's not here, but her answer just told me a lot about her indefinitely.
Did you say that? Because I remember I went to go piss when
So
this
I
happened.
asked her
Did you ask her that?
for a reason? Yeah. So he caught it 100%.
Wait, did you call her out on that?
No, here's the reason why. It's because for her, arguing with her with this point, it doesn't make sense because she's gonna argue, oh well, two wrongs don't make a right. But in essence, it's wrong because only men can do that, not women. So, whatever. She was based though. She was based. I don't want to.
You should have done it though.
Yeah.
Because I'm not Christian, so I don't know. I didn't know that. Anybody here religious?
I definitely am.
Okay.
I mean,
She was just like the girl that was on.
religious.
Pretty much.
She was just like the other girl, the Christian girl that was on.
So are you like practicing full time?
I don't do that full time, but I definitely believe in a God, and
We
that's
all
what it takes
believe
to
in
be
God.
right.
Yeah.
I believe in God, and that's what it takes
Okay,
to be a
say
Christian.
that because
He said if you're religious.
you actually like following the Bible. Like you put it as a main tenement to your lifestyle.
Well, I'm a Christian, so I try.
All right.
But I mean, it's not like I sit. I try and go to church, but when I can make it, it's not like that's my only thing
So
that I do in life.
is it once a month?
No, it's not about going to church. It's about like
It's about having a
There you
relationship.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
If
It's
you
about a
have a
relationship.
relationship, then
Yeah.
I
See,
deem
'cause-
myself a Christian. I'm
Alright.
religious.
All right, Blondie. I know you don't go to church. Party voice.
girl. I go to church.
All right.
So usually when someone says they're a Christian or a follower of Christ, right, you would live by the tenements of the Bible, how it operates, and make that a part of your lifestyle. So I just ask because a lot of girls say, oh, I'm a Christian, then they're like party on Saturday, church on Sunday, So it's kind of like that methodology where they say, oh, okay, I'm a Christian, but you're doing that beforehand.
Because that doesn't make you a Christian. Doing things like that doesn't not make you a Christian.
I agree,
It's
but
your belief and honestly who you are as a person. If I want to go out and party, if I want to drink, if I want to smoke, if I can do whatever I want. And honestly, I'm still a Christian because at the end of the day, I still believe in a God. And I still believe that if you are a Christian, you believe that he loves you no matter what. Everyone since we're human. That's what you're supposed to do,
Yes.
see, what you just did right there is you're putting the cart before the horse, because typically speaking, I get what you're saying because you're saved by grace and faith, not by works. However, you're saying willingly, I'm going to sin and say, oh, well, screw it. I can just do what I feel like because I'm saved. But in reality speaking, that mentality will actually mess you up because now you're saying I can sin.
That's not what I mean. I mean is that if that
What do you
does
mean,
happen,
then?
because I just said that I do my best, but I'm a human and everyone sins.
Yes.
And nowhere in the Bible does it say you may not party, you may not go out and do what you want to do, you may not do things that make you happy or have fun or anything like that. So, yeah, it's not about, oh, I can sin and then he just forgives me for it. It's if I do something, it's not a sin, but
But
Lost my
you
train
just said that.
But no, like, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean.
Well,
No.
you just said word for word, I can do what I want, pretty much, and I'm saved.
No, I'm a human and I make mistakes.
Exactly.
And if I do sin, go ahead. If I do sin,
Yeah, you can. You're not doing it. You're like, oh, I can do this because. It's
Have
not
you
like,
ever had a
oh,
dream that you had
alright.
you want you
You know what
can
she's
do
saying.
so you
I mean, I know what I'm saying. If you don't get what I'm saying, then that's not my problem.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I don't know what Bible you're reading, but good luck to you.
Okay, thank
Sorry,
you.
do you
Yeah, I have
to
a
interject? I
question.
apologize. Is there like
I have a question.
a scripture in particular that does say that you're not allowed to party or drink in the Bible? I'm genuinely asking.
So a lot of things are not put in plain sight where it's like, okay, don't do this. It's more like, okay, if you're going to be tempted to do things that are not godly, why would you go to that area?
Well, then I would counter and I would ask, if doing something like drinking alcohol is ungodly, then why did Jesus turn water into wine? And that was his first miracle, right? And he was at a wedding, which is a party. So I think it's, if you put yourself in positions that will cause you to compromise your morals and your principles, and if you lack self-control, then you definitely shouldn't be in those areas. Because if you are well read in the Bible, you will know that Jesus was an anarchist, and he was very much interested in being around those who were considered ungodly and unclean. But
Very much so.
so I was just,
But why was he there?
pardon? He was there to spread the word of God and to give people a chance at salvation.
Okay, so when you go to the club, what do you do?
I dance. I have fun.
Do you spread the word of God?
Pardon? Do I spread the word of God?
Yeah, in the club.
Oh no, I don't spread the word of God in the club.
Got you.
Did Jesus spread the word of God in the club when he turned the water into wine?
It was actually a marriage. It wasn't a club.
Oh, sorry, it was a party. My apologies. I misspoke. Was he spreading the word of God at a party?
He was displaying miracles, so yes.
No, he was following his mother's instructions. His mother said to turn the water into wine.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
That is the whole point of the actual scripture, because he's saying a miracle. Hey, this is me, this as God on earth.
I'm aware, but he wasn't there preaching. So he wasn't there spreading the word of God.
The point is,
I
the
digress.
miracle is the teaching in itself. You understand?
I'm aware of what you're trying to imply, but that's not what he was doing.
What was he doing then?
Celebrating a wedding.
Why?
Because he knew the people who were getting married and he was invited.
What's the difference between hanging out with your friends on a regular day versus hanging out with your friends
at the club?
Nighttime at a club.
Listen, I'm just saying the Bible is written in a certain way, and you can't just take what you think is right.
Do you
and
read the
then
Bible?
Have you read the Bible?
I was
Are you
studying
a
to be a
Christian?
pastor for a while, and I understand what happens when you take what you want and make it your own way. But again,
I
I'm not here
agree,
to
and
argue
some people
religion
do
because
that,
you
but-
can live your life. I'm just saying, hey, if you're going to actually study the Bible, follow it the best you can, because at least at some point, understand that you're being saved by
So
faith
yeah, answer my
and not by
question.
works.
What is the difference between if I wanted to hang out with my friends during the daytime or hang out with my friends in a bar at nighttime?
Exactly.
Who said I'm drinking? Who said I'm doing smoking? Who said I'm doing anything like that? Because you don't know me. You know I don't
You
drink.
just you
I
said
don't
earlier
smoke,
you could do what you
but
want and you'll be fine.
And you're still a Christian.
That's not what I meant, and you know that. So
So what do you mean then?
exactly what I said. I said that if there is a mistake made, then there is forgiveness for that, but I am human and I sin. So even if me going out and partying isn't the sin, in general, people sin. We are people. We are human. We
Understandable.
all make mistakes.
But if you continually go to the same spot and sin again, 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 is that saying, "Oh, my bad," or is that
no, it's not
Yes,
my
because he
bad.
forgives you.
But yes, he
Over and
forgives
over
you. But
again.
if you do something that is a sin and you are forgiven, then if I'm trying to be a better person, then I do what makes me a better person.
The example was if you can go to church on Sunday,
Right.
party on Saturdays,
Right.
then you're kind of like making a mockery because you're doing
So-
things bad on purpose and
But
saying, you know what,
how is
I've been
partying?
forgiven.
How is partying bad if me partying is going out to a club on a Friday or a Saturday night, not drinking, not smoking,
I
not
mean,
doing
but
anything
more
that I'm
people
supposed to
sin.
do?
More people
So-
drink. More people smoke in clubs. So the majority do it. So
But I don't.
yeah, but the majority does it anyways.
Listen,
But I don't. It was a
I would
question.
just tell you
if
as
any of us
someone that
were religious.
if I was going to be a help to you, repent and read your Bible because you need help. All right. All right, man.
Interesting discourse. I'm not Christian, so I was like, oh. this is me.
yeah.
All right, what else do we got here? Don DeMarco, shout out to you, Juice. Shout out to y'all boys. Happy
$100 on Castle Club.
Shout out to you,
Appreciate that, bro.
always.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, love.
Ladies, can we give a round of applause to Fresh that helped the young man almost get wrongly accused of murder? Fresh, you're an inspiration.
Yo, someone thought that was actually me.
W Fresh.
And he sent me, like, yo, they were like, bro, you support this guy? I'm like, bro, that's not me. What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah,
bro?
you know, I'll probably cover this tomorrow on the debrief, guys. 5 p.m. I'll cover Carmelo Anthony selling merch, and I'll also cover Ashley St. Clair and her situation with Elon Musk as well.
Ooh,
being a 304. So yeah, what else do we got here?
That's it.
That was it.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
We'll do
Let's
intros.
go ahead and have the girls introduce
Ladies,
themselves.
welcome to the show officially. If you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
welcome back to the show.
Hi.
Name, age, what you do for a living.
My name's Alexandra. I'm 18. I work with kids, and I'm also a hostess at Olive Garden.
Cool. Still single?
Yeah.
Highest education, high school.
Yeah, I'm a senior.
Oh, so
How's your friend doing? No one to be called.
He's doing okay, actually. Everyone was trolling him because, like, one of the clips said girls to call special ed friend.
Oh yeah,
Her friend, her guy friend. That was
Oh,
kind of
shit.
slow, a little bit
They
slower.
clipped that.
Yes, they did it.
Yeah,
was
Mar, you went in on him,
hilarious.
man.
Pretty funny.
Everyone I
Shit.
know was clowning him, actually, but it was.
Wow.
And he saw your friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are your parents still together?
Yes, they are.
Birth control for you?
What happened?
Birth control.
Birth control for you?
No.
All right, then ethnic background is Cuban.
No, I'm Dominican and Colombian.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
Que lo que parcera.
Okay.
All right. Who's up next?
Hi, my name's Nikki.
Hey y'all.
I'm not La Cienega. I'm 32. I'm from Toronto.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm old. I just graduated college for business management.
Nice.
In
Typically
Canada
work
or the U.S.?
in Canada.
What school you go to?
I went to Humber Polytechnic. Yeah, I typically work in the nightlife and the health industry.
What, nurse?
No, medical receptionist.
Yeah, sort of.
I can't do blood, sorry.
All right, so you said you do medical reception. You said the nightlife. What in particular, like nightlife?
I've done hostessing and I dance.
Okay, when you say dance,
I'm a
is
stripper.
Miami, okay, all right.
I'm a stripper. Yeah.
I'm in love with this.
Did you just give me a round of applause?
Like, oh, girl, pump that pussy.
No, I'll tell you. Yeah, I did.
And a handstand.
You can't make this up, bro.
Well, no, it was funny because like when you were talking, I was looking at the chat and someone said it's scripture instead of scripture.
Yes.
And I was wondering why that nigga said that shit.
So she is a stripper. I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do medical reception, hostess, and you dance. All right. Do you live here in Miami now, or are you in Toronto?
No, I live in Broward now. I go back and forth.
Bro's nice.
Okay.
Love Broward.
Nice area.
Okay. Relationship status?
I'm single.
All right. Parents together?
My mom and my father have been separated since I was probably in kindergarten, but my mother's married, and so is my father.
All right. Birth control for you?
I beg your pardon?
Birth control.
Birth control? I'm not on any. I'm allergic.
All right.
Okay.
And then ethnic background?
I'm Jamaican and Cuban.
Bomba. Any kids?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Are you an American citizen and Canadian, or just Canadian?
No, I'm just a Canadian citizen. That's why I go back and forth.
That's smart.
I'm here illegally though, so don't try it.
There she is, officer.
Don't say
I'm
that.
here legally. I'm here legally.
There she is,
saying
officer,
that.
right there.
Well, she said legally.
I'm here legally.
It's
Oh, okay.
okay. It sounded like illegally.
No, I'm here legally with a
Okay.
passport,
Oh.
with a visa. Here legally.
Nice.
You can't get me.
I was gonna say it.
What the
You got a
hell?
visa as a Canadian citizen?
I mean, of course you can. If you go anywhere, you have to have a visa, whether it's a tourist visa or a study visa. You have to have a visa.
As a Canadian, you have a visa waiver.
You can, but you have a tourist visa at the very minimum. Like if you just come here to even just shop for the weekend, you have to have a tourist visa.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You do.
Now?
Yeah, you always have. We at first when I was younger, you didn't have to have one, but when I come over and I visit, like I have to have a passport and I have a tourist visa, so I can stay here up to 6 months at a time. Yeah.
Really?
No, they're wrong. You don't need a B1, B2 visa if you're a Canadian.
You don't need to apply for it. It's automatically given to you, but you need one.
It's actually ASTA.
Yes, which is visa waiver program.
Exactly.
But you agree with her that you need a visa.
Yeah, you need a visa.
Oh, that's what I was told by the TSA agent, that normally my tourist visa lasts 6 months, which is what is typically I'm told. But my passport's going to expire in July, so it's obviously not 6 months. But
TSA can't conduct immigration inspections.
Hey, that's just what was said to me by an official. I'm not going to question an official.
The airlines do though, and U.S. Customs.
Yeah, I had to go through all of that. They said I had a tourist visa. I'm just going to
You
stick
do a
with...
fantastic job of sounding very confident in your answers when you don't know what you're talking about. No offense.
Oh, no, I am confident in my answers because that's what I was told when I was crossing the border by multiple official
You know where you used to
agencies.
work?
Pardon?
You know where you used
Yeah,
to work?
you don't need a B1, B2 visa to come in as a Canadian citizen. There's multiple countries that are on a visa waiver program where you can just come in on your passport alone. You're allowed a period of time to come in, 3 to 6 months or whatever. You don't need a visa. Canada's one of them. Australia, England, etc. You don't need a visa for a bunch of different countries. typically first world countries that are in the agreement. So, I mean, you could have a visa, I guess, but it's not really necessary for a Canadian citizen. But
now you know.
Anyway, no, I noticed that when you guys were having the discussion on the Bible, she sounds very sure of herself on some things. So, all right, well, that's fine. Who's up next?
Wait, hold on. Body count.
Ooh.
A body count on me?
Yeah. Oh, not like people you killed. Like actual.
I was about to say, dang,
Sexual
y'all the
bodies.
feds.
No.
No, if you only
I mean, like sexual bodies.
Sexual bodies? I mean, that's a complicated question. I think we'll save that answer for another time.
Is that much?
It could be. It could not be that much. Who knows?
Under or below 20?
I don't know.
Under or above?
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah, she lost count. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
We'll let you
Could be.
pass. What
Who's
about
up
you?
next?
Hi, my name is Electra.
Okay.
I'm 26 years old.
Damn.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Greece.
Nice. Greece.
You live here in Miami or just visiting?
I'm here for vacation.
Kalispera.
All right. What part of Greece are you from?
Thessaloniki.
I'm sorry?
Thessaloniki.
Oh, I
Where's
thought
that?
she was.
It's the second biggest city in Greece.
Ah. I didn't know what that was. Thank you.
Okay.
Bless you.
Learn something new every day.
Thessaloniki or something like that is what she said.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do for work?
What?
What do you do for work?
I party.
It depends. Usually I work as a bartender in summer.
Okay.
In Greece we work seasonal jobs. And
Okay.
we work for 6 months. And the rest of the year we choose if we want to work or do what we want.
Nice. That sounds pretty good to me.
Yes.
Socialist country. That's why their country sucks. No offense. That's why you had a bad recession. How's the economy? Has your dollar recovered or?
Very bad economy.
Yeah. It's because half y'all don't work there half the year.
Like fuck it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
Let's go to
gonna
Miami.
hang out, man. All right. So you're a bartender half the year, and then the other half you travel.
Usually, yes.
Okay. Highest education level completed, college or high school, or
Both.
what'd you major in college?
I studied pharmacy, but I don't.
You didn't finish?
No. I have finished, but I don't work like as a pharmacist.
How long did you go to pharmacy school?
5 years.
Wow.
Oh, so you actually finished.
Yes,
Why didn't you do that?
because I don't like it.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. Relationship status?
Single.
Okay. Are your parents together?
No.
All right. Birth control for you?
No.
Sure thing. Planet Beast.
Are you like ethnically Greek or like where's your family from? Like your background?
Greece.
Okay, so actually like Greece. Like you're not from like your parents didn't come from somewhere else?
No.
Really?
All right. So she's a real
I think
Greek.
Is she one of the first? I think you're one of the
That's
first.
actually Greek.
Like,
Yeah.
lives there.
That's
from
actually
there.
yeah. Like the other ones are like immigrants a lot of times.
Welcome. Good to have you.
Hispanics or people from North Africa.
Yeah.
No. I'm on a tourist visa, not illegal.
Okay, no.
No, that's not what we meant. We were asking like, what is your like background? Like, is your family Arab? Are they Hispanic? Are they
Parents or grandparents?
No, as far as I know, they are Greek. But people tell me that I don't look like Greek.
All right, so she's an actual
That's what I was gonna say.
Greek person. All right,
Cool.
She all right.
Okay.
She's a
hold on.
Spartan for real.
She
All right.
foundationally Greek.
Yeah, foundationally Greek. Right. All right. What about you? What's your name?
Wait, hold on. Greek. Your body count. What does body count?
I don't answer this question.
She's very smart about this question.
There's a
Okay. She understands the
she
principle
fucking-
of the question.
That's a lot. That's a lot of gyros.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, hi, I'm Joya. I'm 19.
Hey y'all!
And I'm a student at FIU.
You look familiar.
Full time student.
I came here last year.
There you go.
Yeah,
Welcome
full
back.
time.
Okay. So no job. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Highest education level completed. You're pursuing your bachelor's, right?
High school, yeah. So right.
What are you pursuing and what are you majoring in?
Communications, but I want to be a lawyer.
Okay.
You like to argue?
I can.
I could tell it's in you.
All right. What kind of law are you thinking of getting into?
Malpractice, medical malpractice.
All right. Relationship status?
I'm taken.
All right. How long y'all been together?
Literally 3 days. Like he just asked me to be his girlfriend 3 days ago.
Really?
Bro, you a sweat, bro.
Wait,
Okay.
you're really tall, right? Wasn't dating hard? I think you mentioned it was hard last show. Like it was a little bit harder.
It's a little bit tougher for me, but I feel like it's not like unattainable.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I don't have a super hard time doing it.
Wait,
How'd
so
you guys meet?
We met on Instagram, but he is on the football team at FIU, and so,
Oh, so you
I've
saw
seen him
them.
in person before, but like he texted me through Instagram.
Got it.
Okay. So 3 days. How long were you guys together prior to that?
About 4 weeks.
Okay.
Nigga moving fast, bro.
I'm assuming he's a college student too.
Yard sprint. He ain't playing.
Same age.
All right. Are your parents together?
No, but they were together for 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they divorce when you left the house?
No, they divorced when I was in 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a minute.
Oh wow. Okay, so
it's been
are you
about-
the youngest?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. Are your birth control for you?
No.
And then ethnic background?
I'm not sure, but
Black.
race black.
Yeah, black.
So she would be a foundationally black American, probably.
How tall are you?
6'1".
That's pretty tall.
Oh, and you said this guy's like an athlete on school, right? A football
Yeah.
player?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Let's do a little like measurement, real quick. Niggas talking shit.
All right. While Fresh does this height thing, guys, let's get to 2,000 likes, ninjas. Get the videos up. I don't want to be an asshole, but we're gonna start a new rule. We need it to be 50% engagement at all time. Damn, that shit solid, you nigga.
God
Damn. All right, stand back to back real quick. Back to back, so we can really get a visual here. So that means, that puts Fresh at about 5'11", right?
Yeah. Right.
So,
5'10", 5'11".
5'9.5".
You gonna declare for the
At
draft next year? For the WNBA draft?
5'10".
I'll tell you this. Put the shoes on, nigga.
You think 5'10"?
I'm 6 feet plus, nigga.
Because I'm 6 foot without my shoes on, and I don't have no shoes on right now. So yeah.
Okay, so is your official height 6 or 6'1"?
So I'll say 6.
Okay.
Since it's without my shoes on 6.
So that puts you at about
5'10"?
5'10", 5'11".
I'll take it.
What do they say about you?
No, I'm just talking shit because they talk about their height all the time. I was trying to make a funny joke there. I won't say who it is because I don't want to diss the person, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
thought
know.
like
Yeah.
people were saying you were
No,
short
no,
or
no,
something.
Well, no, because of you, they call me short. Oh, you look tall in person, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. And then Black. Who's up next? What about you? What's your name?
I'm Sunny.
I'm sorry, Senny.
Sunny.
Sinning.
Have you been partying?
No,
What happened to your voice?
this is just my voice.
Oh, all the time?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
My girl likes
My bad.
to
You gotta be trolling,
party
bro.
all the time.
You smoke?
Party all the time.
What?
You smoke a little bit?
No,
Damn.
I don't smoke.
That's different. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Your first. I'm saying Senny.
Sunny, S-N-N-I. It's E-N-N-I.
Sunny.
Oh, Senny.
Sunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
All right. Where are you from?
Finland.
Hey.
Finland.
Really?
Finland.
Born and raised?
Born and raised.
Ah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Are your family military?
No, my family lives in Finland.
Are you a dual citizen?
No, I'm a Finnish citizen. I'm on a visa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because you don't have an accent. That's why I'm a little trying to figure out here.
Yeah, I watched South Park, Simpsons, growing up. You know.
Oh, okay. I can hear a faint, a little bit.
All right. Do you live in the U.S. now, or do you live in Finland?
I live in the U.S.
How long you been here?
since 2022.
All right, so you've been here for 3 years.
Hell yeah.
All right. What do you do for work?
I started OnlyFans career, and I sell content, and I'm a model, and a promoter, and a producer. You know, I'm like a little bit of everything.
You do a lot.
Wait, hold on, one more time. You said
She belongs to the
OnlyFans
streets.
promoter, and what was the last thing?
I sell content. I promote. I bartend.
Who just farted?
No, it's the chair.
Oh, okay.
All right, so hold on. Let me make sure I have this right. So producer, OF, promoter, and bartender.
Yep.
Which one is your predominant source of income?
All of them.
No, the biggest one. Biggest
Selling content.
OnlyFans?
Nah, it's like clients. I just started OnlyFans.
So basically, in OnlyFans, when you send people messages, they can request certain things, and they pay higher amounts of money for the videos and content.
But don't you do that through OnlyFans then?
No, I did. I started from Snapchat and TikTok.
Okay.
You know.
So you sell like feet pictures and shit, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to you, man.
Well, to be fair, they pay a lot at Snapchat, a lot of money.
I know, right?
Like per day, like a lot. So.
All right. Highest education level completed?
High school,
Did you go to high school here or back in Finland?
Finland.
They teach English over there, right?
Yes.
Relationship status?
Taken.
Nice.
How long y'all been together?
2 days.
Damn, what's going on with this
Hold
week?
on, I gotta know. How'd you meet him?
Ever got the
How'd
love
you meet
bug
him?
this week?
At the club.
Which club?
Baccarat.
Baccarat. That's a fun club. So, real quick. How did he approach you, and how did you start dating?
I don't know. Instagram DMs. I don't know. Snapchat.
Oh, so he DM'd you from the club after the club.
Yeah.
How long has it been? 3 days, you said?
2.
And he's your man already?
No. We met like back in the day, like 4 months ago.
Okay.
Oh, so.
Well, enjoy while it lasts.
So,
Enjoy while it lasts, my friend.
So you guys met on Instagram, then you met in person.
No, we met at the club.
Okay, and then you communicated through Instagram from there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys been talking for like 4 months.
Yeah. Like kind of like.
Okay, if I were to ask him, would he also say that you're his girlfriend? Or would he say he's single?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Is he white or black?
No comment.
No, I mean, you can say it. I won't
That's
say
fine.
nobody.
White.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why was she nervous to say that?
I don't know.
No, because like she knows I know who it is.
Oh, you know who it is?
No, I ain't said nothing, man.
All right.
How many languages do you speak, Sunny?
3.
English, Finnish,
Hey,
Swedish.
someone said OnlyFans.
Okay, well, we wish you the best, sir.
Yeah,
Question: that chain you have, I like it. How much was it?
It's my boyfriend's.
Interesting.
Mhm.
You
How
gave
much
it
is
to
that thing
in 3
worth?
days?
Yeah.
It's from like 25, 20, 25.
25K?
Mm-hmm. If it's real.
It is.
Okay.
What does he do for a living?
Meme coins.
Oh, so it's
Oh, shit.
It's like a Miami relationship in real.
Fairy tale.
Nigga does meme coins.
You about to be a meme soon, don't worry. Holy.
All right. Okay, are your parents together?
Yes.
Remote control for you?
Hell no.
You have kids?
Hell no.
Wait, I'm afraid to ask this question though. Your body count?
What's your body count?
Less than 20.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how old is he?
19?
again?
I'm probably like 18.
Okay.
Man,
That's not bad.
That's a lot, bro.
Right, Chris?
That's a lot, bro. That's a lot, bro. 18, bro. She been fucking, bro. And she lying too. You already know she lying, bro.
That boy cooked.
Hey guys, like I said, we got 893 likes, but we got what? Already almost 15,000 you guys plus watching. So do me a solid, guys. Like the video on YouTube, okay? So let's get to 50% engagement, bare minimum, man, because I don't want to stop the show, guys. Just like the video, bro.
It's
You
free,
niggas
man.
are Ninja watchers, man. It's completely free. Like the video. Enjoy it while you can, because who knows how much longer we'll be on fucking YouTube, honestly. I hate
Facts.
YouTube with a passion. Okay, we'll go to Miss Jesus. Okay, what's your name?
I like that name. My name's Sophia.
How old are you?
21.
All right. Where are you from?
Georgia.
What part of Georgia?
Like an hour north of Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh, she fucks niggas.
Wait.
All right.
No.
What do you do for work?
I'm a server and a bartender at a restaurant.
Okay. Is this? Do you live here in Miami, or are you just visiting?
No. I live in Athens.
She's
That's where
visiting
that is.
me.
It's in Georgia.
Athens, Georgia. Okay.
Mhm.
So you're just here on vacation.
I am.
Are you guys friends?
We are.
Me.
Oh, you two. Okay. And
I just met them.
okay. All right. I was gonna say, like, do you live in the? Do you have your house here in America or in Finland?
Boca Raton, Florida.
Oh, nice. Balling.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Are your folks there? Do you like live with your parents or no? Miss Finland.
Oh, nah, my parents live in
You gotta talk
Finland.
into the mic. They can't hear you.
My parents live in Finland.
Okay, so you're just here by yourself.
Yeah, they don't really talk to me. My dad does a little bit.
Oh, your dad does. Okay.
Wait,
All right. Back to Sophia. Highest education level completed for you?
High school, but I'm studying criminal justice.
Okay. Where are you studying at?
UNG, North Georgia.
Okay, University of North Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, state school. I'm guessing, right?
Sorry.
I'm assuming it's a state school.
Oh yeah.
University of North Georgia. All right. Relationship status?
Single.
All right. Are your parents together?
They're not.
And birth control for you?
No.
Okay. And then white, right? Is your background?
Yes.
Basic. Yeah.
All right. What are you gonna do with the criminal justice degree?
Goal is attorney, defense attorney.
All right.
We'll see where that goes.
Well, both you want to do the same thing as her, medical malpractice?
No, defense attorney. Different, like criminal defense.
Okay. Yeah, it's very hard, and they don't pay that much. Unless
That's
you go
okay.
private practice, of course.
That's okay.
Don't worry. God got her. He got you.
All right.
Speaking of God,
Are you doing it for like social justice purposes?
Sorry?
Are you pursuing criminal defense like for social justice purposes? Like,
There is no purpose. It's just kind of what I'm interested in the moment.
got
If
you.
that makes sense.
Chris?
I think what she's trying to figure out is like, are you going to be a public defender or are you going to try to go private practice?
I would like to go private practice, but I mean, you have
That's
to
what you're
start.
trying to figure out, right?
No. I know that when people do criminal law, because it doesn't pay that well, typically, they're just like, they typically have like a really strong sense of social justice, or they know a lot of people who do illegal things. So like the network's already there. I'm not insinuating that you know a bunch of nefarious characters,
Yo.
which is why I said like, is it a social justice aspect for you?
She knows. Okay.
I like that.
All right.
Speaking
who's
of
up next?
knowing,
What? Oh, go ahead, Chris.
what's your body count, Christian?
No comment.
Yeah, bro, is that hard, bro? Because like normally when girls say, you know what, it's one or two, you would know. You would tell me, oh, one or two. It's only one or two. But the fact that you're not telling us or any of the girls, which is cool, you can mind your own business, but it means it's a lot.
That's not what it means. It just means it's
It means
not
it's a lot.
your
And
business.
in my experience, when girls have low body counts on this show, they tell you, you know what, I only have one body. I only got two bodies. But normally when girls have a high body count, they're like, I don't want to tell you. It's none of your business.
Because it higher or lower than 10?
No comment.
See, it's fine. It's fine.
It
it's
is
fine.
what it is.
I know, it is what it is.
I'm
No,
not a
it's-
virgin,
yeah.
so we know that's not a lie.
Do you live on campus?
No, I don't.
Did you live on campus your first year?
No.
You lived at home?
I did online. I do online. So.
Oh, you only do online.
Because I hate going to an actual class and listening to someone speak. I'm self-taught, so online's better.
That's so crazy, man. Like, that wasn't a concept when I was in college, but like ever since COVID, like now this online thing is like the new way to go.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. In school, if I did that shit, I would have failed. Myself, nigga, hell nah.
Fair
But
enough, man.
props
That's
to you.
the
A lot
young
of people
generation
can't do
now.
it, honestly.
Yeah, props to you.
And also, guys, like I said before, we got what 16K you guys in here right now. So, guys, do me a solid, like the video on YouTube. We need to get the engagement up because, as you guys know, we're demonetized on YouTube. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna still take over this bitch despite being demonetized.
Yep.
So, do us a solid, guys, and like the video. Let's get to we should be at 2,500, bro. We should be at 50% engagement, bare fucking minimum. When I do the debrief, we're getting over 100% engagement, man. So, like the goddamn video. Stop being ninja watchers, all right? I don't want to have to stop the show, but we will if we must. All
Likes
right?
are free, man.
All right, who's up next?
What about you?
Hi, I'm Veronica.
Okay. How old are you, Veronica?
I'm 27.
Okay, where are you from?
Jersey,
What part of Jersey?
Jersey City.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, shit. Well,
Okay.
I will say this. It's going through quite a bit of gentrification. Yeah, I was in I don't think I've ever told this story before. I was in Jersey City a couple of years ago.
Thanks, man.
Back when I was on the job. We went there to go talk to an informant, I remember.
What was the case?
Can
you say?
Or is it classified?
No, it was a Tamil Tiger case. You can Google that and whatever. But okay, so Jersey City, but it's nice now though. It used to be the hood, but it's going through a lot of gentrification. New Yorkers went there, just like Hoboken.
Okay.
What you?
Hadouken.
No, Hoboken.
It's an area.
It's a part of New Jersey that's like right over the water. Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a realtor and I'm a nurse.
Okay. Are
Wait,
you a realtor
nurse?
here in Miami or in Florida or in New Jersey?
No, I live in California.
Nice.
Okay, so you're from Jersey, but you live in California now.
Yes.
What part of California?
The Bay Area, San Francisco.
Oh shit.
What do you like more, being a nurse or realtor?
Well, I would say being a realtor because right now what I'm working on is like I want to buy my own nursing home. I feel like I would run it better than the people that I'm currently working for, but yeah.
Shit, calling them out.
I guess from your properties that you sell, how many have you sold?
Oh, I've sold a lot of properties, and I also own a lot of properties that I rent out.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. How many do you? I mean, you don't have to say specifically. Well, how many doors? We'll just say that. How many doors do you control?
What do you mean? How many doors do I control?
How many properties you rent out, babes?
Oh, how many properties I rent
Yeah,
out?
like how many
5.
tenants? Yeah, how many tenants?
I have families in all my properties, but I have 5 properties that I rent out. My 6th one I live in it.
Ah, smart.
Okay, so 5 units.
Yeah, they're houses. They're single family.
Okay,
homes.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So doors is a real estate term. It's like how many tenants do you have? Like
I've never heard of that.
You never heard that term before?
No, but I just learned something new. Thank you.
That's a real
problem.
Oh,
all right.
Y'all too.
Yeah. Doors is okay, but like per tenant. Like it could be the whole family, but you know that family pays for that unit, whatever. Okay, so single family homes. In California?
Yes.
Probably appreciating pretty well, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
On Bay Area?
So I have like Auburn, Sacramento, a little bit in the Bay. So it's throughout for like just Northern California in general.
All right, cool. Smart. Are your parents together?
Yes, they've been married for like ever, 30 years maybe, 32. I don't know.
Relationship status?
I'm single.
You have kids?
Yes.
2?
Yes. How do you know that?
On your arm?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you see,
It's on your arm.
I had a vision.
Mad extra.
I'm kidding.
I have kids, nigga.
Okay, so you said realtor, nurse, and I guess you could call yourself investor too.
Yeah, I own a lash business too in the Bay Area in San Francisco.
Oh, she doing business. She not playing.
And I have cars on Toro too. Like, yeah, I'm about my money.
She's a hustler.
That's precisely why she's single. That's precisely why she's single.
shut
man.
up.
Not gonna be.
If you don't mind me asking, is it the same dad?
Yes.
Why'd you guys break up?
There was like some infidelities, you know. We was together for almost like 9 years, so it was a long time.
Did you cheat or did he cheat?
He cheated.
First? And then
Yeah.
you did after?
No.
Never?
Honestly, when we broke up, I was with him since I was like 16, so
Okay.
I didn't mess with nobody for like the first 7 months. I was depressed, so you know I had to heal and go to therapy and do all of that, you know. So
So you're just here on vacation then?
yeah. Well, actually, it's my friend's birthday, so that's why I'm here.
Shout out Scarlett.
Yeah. She's not here, but she's watching us right now.
Y'all came together? You two?
Yeah.
Well, she
Okay.
lives out here, but yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Girls from Toronto that come here.
Well, okay, because you guys come from completely different walks of life. How'd you guys meet?
We met at
A Bahama trip.
Yeah, we went on
No, yeah, it was a Bahama trip.
Yeah, it was a Bahamas
Oh
trip.
my God.
So we had a mutual friend who decided that they wanted to go to the Bahamas, and he asked me if I wanted to go.
It was a birthday.
It was a birthday party, and me and her, we just clicked.
All right. Okay. You said your parent. Oh, relationship status, single, and then birth control for you.
Yes, I have kids. I don't want no more.
She said, "Hell no, nigga.
Hell no.
I'm done."
And then
Finito.
Were y'all married, you and your guy, or no?
Yes, we were.
Oh, for how long?
A long time, like 5 years.
You can't look at me and ask.
I don't have to think about it. I've been single for 1.5 years now, so it's kind of, you know. Like,
Okay, what if you met a guy that was maybe millionaire, successful, tall, and he wanted a kid? Would you say no?
Honestly, right now, I'm trying to do what I want to do with my life, like open a nursing home and stuff. So I feel like when I'm like 30, I'm ready to have a kid again. But right now, no.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So you met him? No, because you've been married for 5 years, and y'all knew each other from before that. So like, how long were you guys together total?
Almost 9 years.
Oh shit! You guys high school sweethearts?
Yeah, we went from Jersey
doing
to
the math.
California together.
All right. Yeah, I'm just doing because 9 years that would put you at like literally 18 or yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18. All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And then ethnic background?
I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban.
Makes sense.
No black. Okay.
My mom was black. My mom's an Afro-Cuban.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I was about to ask. Okay. All right.
That's common.
Well, actually, there are a lot of Cubans in Jersey now. I think about it. They have a
Really?
huge Cuban population.
Yeah, there is.
On the East Coast. Yeah. All right. What about you?
Wait.
Oh, yep. It's time.
What?
So you're 18 years old. You're married for 9 years, right? And
No, I was in a relationship. I mean, I was
doing the
married for
calculations.
5 years.
Wait. All right.
I did it for you, Chris. I'll ask all those questions.
You know what? So tell me.
It was in high school. We were together before I even went to high school.
All right, it's cool. Your body count.
My body count.
Yeah, what is it? Damn, she's thinking. That's crazy.
No, cause honestly, like I don't. Niggas be weird. Sorry, but
Of course, you're in San Francisco.
no, they weird as fuck out there. Like word to my mother, they no, and fuck no. The Bay
Wait.
Area, I'm sorry, I love y'all, but the
You just
guys.
said you just said niggas.
The
Yeah.
guys is weird out there.
Don't worry.
She's cute. She's black.
Hey man,
Oh
you
my
can-
god!
you can
Now
say
y'all
that
gonna
word,
chew
man.
me up.
I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
You can say I'm kidding.
We can fight after the podcast.
No.
I'm whatever you want.
Yeah.
You heard?
I'm sure.
I'm kidding.
All right.
No, answer the question. I ain't done.
Yeah, so what's body count?
So yeah, I was in a relationship for a long time. So I would say like 6, 7, maybe max.
Wow, that's impressive.
I was in a relationship for a
today?
very long time. Yes.
Wait, today or you mean yesterday?
Shut up.
Girl,
Bye.
don't.
Move on. Next person.
Wait. First of all, when you were talking, she didn't help you out. So, don't tag team now. Now, she's nice about it, man.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
This is a handicap match, Hell in a Cell, no holds barred. I don't know what to tell you, baby.
No, wait, hold on. What's that? They call me mankind.
Yeah, Rabbit Wolverine. You got that type of
I got a
timing,
question.
baby.
I thought this was about
Alright,
relationships. Why y'all asking about body count? So what's your motherfucking body count?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah, what's your body count? I was given 2.
Okay,
Nikki.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on now.
No, because
Oh my God.
when they invited me, they said it was about relationships. Now we talk about is you on birth control? Who's fucking in here?
I mean,
I
that's
don't
the same
know.
thing.
Well,
Relationships.
I don't know.
What do you do in a relationship? You fuck.
Do you?
Don't you?
Ain't you single?
I thought we were.
Exactly.
To you, but I'm not. Word to my mother, B. Mother.
Look, wait, you know what? When you find a man picture, tell me your body count and see what happens.
And Nikki, I see you.
That was funny. I like the energy. She's cool. She's cool.
All right, that escalated quickly.
Okay.
Escalated. That's crazy.
And guys, like the video, we are at I hate to do this, man, but I'm telling you guys, we need to be at 2,500 bare minimum, 50% engagement. Got 17,000 you guys plus in here. So
Yes.
like the goddamn video.
W stream. Okay.
All right.
Welcome back to the show.
Yep.
Name, age, reader for living.
I'm Destiny.
Okay.
23. I'm
Where you
in
from?
the military, but I go to school. I'm from here, but my family is Dominican.
Oh, for the military. Oh,
Mommy.
she belongs to the barracks. I forgot.
Wait. Okay. So you do reserve?
Yes.
All right, reserve, and then what was the other job?
No, I go to school. That is my other job.
Full-time student?
Yes.
Okay. GI Bill, I'm guessing?
VRE. The 10% disability.
Okay. Oh, were you active?
I was active. I was active Army.
Yeah, she was active, all right.
I just remembered.
What do you remember? Oh.
That was the
Chris, what do you mean?
She was she was like insane.
Chris, what do you mean?
Yeah, she was
She's
active.
active.
No, she was active duty.
You stupid nigga.
I think she was stalking somebody.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Okay.
The silence.
I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
Just being alive.
Okay, so
I think
all right.
she be killing her ex-boyfriends and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, she don't play.
So you were active for what, 4 or 5 years?
Yes.
And then you're in school now?
Yes. But I'm in the reserve.
Okay. For Army or who?
I'm currently in the Navy, but I do plan on going back to the Army.
What was your MOS in the Navy again?
In MOS in the Army?
No, when you were active.
When I was active in
With
the
Army, yeah.
It was the 92 Yankee.
Which is?
Logistics.
Okay. And then what is it now?
Logistics.
Still? Okay.
Yes.
And then you were able to transfer over, right?
Yes.
You did something like, okay, I remember now. Okay. Relationship status?
Single.
Yeah. They can't find the bodies, bro.
He dead. R.I.P.
In the seas.
Wasn't he military too?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? He died in combat.
No.
Yeah, what was I'm trying to remember the story.
With her.
So as far as I remember, just to recall, you mentioned that he was love of your life, and you guys broke up, whatever reason, but you still talk to him because you want him back.
No, okay. We never officially broke up.
Okay.
He never broke up with me. So
Because you were scared as fuck.
But let's be honest though, you guys aren't serious.
yeah, no, we're not.
So you kind of broke up.
Yeah, we broke up. I don't like saying that though because.
But it's true.
I'm gonna see him and.
When?
Outside the window.
Whenever he comes down here.
Hey nigga, I see
I
you.
just know he's back from deployment and I'm ready.
You're ready.
Let's be honest here.
Did you switch branches to be with closer to him?
No.
I like that energy.
I switched branches because I wanted to be a corpsman.
Okay.
But okay, let's be honest here. How long has it been?
I don't know.
But you would think that he has somebody
But
else, right?
like we still he asks money from me. Like how are you whole active duty and you asking me for money?
Oh, you gotta let him go.
You know
Baby,
why?
what?
Because you're gonna give it. That's why.
true.
See, the problem is
You gave it to him?
if you give somebody money
I gave him 2
like
grand.
that,
What?
Oh no.
Why? Shit, she could call me. Oh, my Michael, my bad.
But why do you think I'm crazy? Like he made me crazy.
I mean,
I think it's good.
I mean,
That's
I was about to
exactly what
say.
it is.
She paying for the dick. That shit must be good.
hey,
I can't say
when
nothing.
you supply the
can't
wood,
say nothing. We love a good
they will
trick.
say anything to give you what you would.
You know, out of curiosity,
telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Why is it bad to give men money in your opinion? Because you seem kind of shocked when she said that.
No, I was shocked at the amount. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not going to ever say that it's bad to give men money. Should you make it a practice? Absolutely not. I don't
No,
think
that
so.
was-
But I'm a big trick myself. Like, when I'm in a relationship,
please.
I love to spend money on my man, but I'm definitely not going to sit here and say, here, baby, here's $2,000. Have a good day. It's
Nigga,
not one of
please.
I
those.
didn't just give him 2 grand just to give him 2 grand.
No, yeah,
Like,
but he asked for it.
Well, yeah, the first time he didn't ask for a
first- what was it
specific
for?
amount.
Oh, Jesus.
The first he didn't ask for a specific amount. I just gave him $1 grand, and then I felt bad, and I gave him another grand.
Why'd you feel bad?
All right. You know what? This is where I bow out of the conversation and I digress.
No, I want to know why she felt bad though.
I don't.
Why
Yeah,
you
why?
felt bad?
Yeah, why?
So
He told you a
just
sob story?
gave him?
No, I know his family dynamic, so I was like, if I could help out his family, because his family's been really helpful to me. So I was like, if I could help out your family, this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Shout
See,
out to La Suegra.
I could already tell. We got to keep asking questions to figure out what it is. Okay. So he asked you. Did he ask you specifically for $1,000 or no?
No.
He just said, "Hey, can you help me out?"
Yes.
And then, did he tell you what the problem was?
Yes, he did, but I don't want to.
You don't have
Okay.
to say it.
Oh, yeah.
But you knew that the problem would require more than $1,000.
The first time I didn't know because it wasn't like I said, it wasn't a specific amount. It was just like, can you give me what you can? So I just gave him. Yeah.
Did he pay you back?
No.
Has he ever lent you money?
Yeah.
Did you pay him back?
No.
All right.
The nigga collecting, I guess.
50-50, man.
Has he ever lent you money, like the exact same amount of money you've lent him, like around
I mean,
that
the
area?
amount that he spends on me is probably like more than I ever given him. So
Okay, so
Okay,
he
you got.
buys
Okay,
you
hold on.
stuff.
So, see, if you didn't ask me questions, we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It's not like it was one-sided where until you get that nigga
Like
money.
he's a bum ass nigga
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and
No,
he just takes money
he's
and
not
shit.
a bum. My only thing is like your active duty. You make more money than I do, and
He's probably helping his family.
You know, there was once a book that
Or
said.
no, that nigga's trying to collect.
Yeah, no, he is.
Remember, she ain't paying back, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So there's a great book, right? That once said before, if you ask, it shall be given. So you just ask and it's
well,
given.
I do plan on asking for it back, but like,
But why? I think it's fair because at
you
some-
think it's fair? If you think it's fair, because honestly, after the last podcast that we had,
yeah.
I reflected a lot because you guys opened my eyes to a lot, and I was like, damn.
Oh yeah,
like,
really?
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to us, man.
See, because usually, right, it's opposite way. Girls want to get paid for their cat. So in this case, you just pay for some dick. Congrats.
Yeah, and I'll keep paying for it. I don't care.
Okay, go Queen.
Well, keep in mind, though, that he's still in the deficit. Like, the reason why she doesn't feel so bad about it is because he's spent a
Spent a lot of
significant
money.
amount more money. Bro, women don't give their
This
money away, man, for no
spent
reason.
Money on Nobu for me, a penthouse Nobu hotel. To me, that's a lot.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, women don't put their money in until you got a significant amount of skin in the game. Because she said, oh, I trick on my man, but keyword, my man, which means he had to prove himself.
So if someone took you to, like, I don't know, Dubai, Sky Terrace.
Am I in a relationship with them? Like,
Let's say you're not. Would that top his Nobu?
no, the dick's not worth it.
However, the dick is better in Dubai.
Yeah.
Well, she's emotionally attached to this one. That's what she's on. Like,
Fair enough.
Like
That's
I
what
said,
she's
you
on.
guys
She's
opened
emotionally
up my
attached.
eyes a lot, and I started going to therapy. So you guys can't call me crazy no more in my IG comments. I started going to therapy, and I realized he gives me the emotional connection that I never had as a child. So I think that's why I'm still emotionally attached to him.
Is he your first?
No,
Oh.
but I had 3 miscarriages with him. So
Yo, come on, stop, man, stop.
All right.
Yo,
how long y'all together?
how long were we together?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Are your parents together?
No.
Sorry for your miscarriages.
Yeah.
Birth control for you?
Yes.
I'm assuming this was after the failed attempts, or?
No, I have to be on it for a medical condition.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And full Dominican, right?
Yes.
All right. And then last but not least.
Hi, I'm Stephanie,
All right. How old are you, Stephanie?
37,
All right. Where are you from?
Fort Lauderdale.
Good area.
What do you do for work?
I do real estate
Okay.
Full time?
Investor, realtor.
full time.
What are you specifically in real estate?
A realtor.
Realtor. Okay.
How many have you sold,
I don't know.
roughly?
9 years in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you've been doing it for 9 years?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
College.
You got your bachelor's?
Uh-huh.
In?
Bachelor of Science.
From?
Nova.
Okay. Relationship status?
Taken.
All right. How long have you been together?
Feels like forever.
Damn, sorry, silent.
That don't sound good though.
It feels like
That don't sound good.
forever. Gosh.
Sounds like a pain. Forever.
Forever.
Seems like forever.
So how long? 5 years, 10 years, 20 years?
Newer.
Oh, newer. Okay. How
Yeah.
long?
Come on.
Yo, everybody got into a relationship last week. Like, y'all just finding love in Miami. How you find love in Miami? First of all,
But she said Fort Lauderdale, so.
Oh, okay.
Is it? How'd you guys meet?
Online.
Instagram? Bro, I need fuck this shit, bro. I need Instagram back. Come on, man. So
we're banned.
Do you just DM you and like say like, yo, like, I want to take you out, or what do you say?
Yeah.
That was it?
That was it.
So how is it long when it's only been a month?
It was a joke.
Oh,
She wanted him to. She wanted him to like propose like the next day.
That was a joke?
It was not a joke. It was not a joke.
That was excellent sarcasm.
Talking to me, it's so dry.
Yeah, I mean, there was
Questions are so dry, though.
There was no, I get it, like the the sarcasm and stuff like that, but there was a bit of resentment. That's why I was like, wait, a month?
You watch The Office?
I've watched it, yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's funny.
I was gonna say he must have done something wrong though for her to say a month.
I just feel like you guys project a lot. Like your questions bore me a little bit.
Oh, damn, spicy.
Well, you want to You want to go there?
Bill's gonna put the
Or what's a more exciting question in your opinion?
Here's some water for
She
you.
about to fuck it up for everybody.
well, let's assume that you were the host of the show for a second. What would you ask to be more exciting and not be boring?
I mean, I guess it depends on what your engagement is. But maybe more open-ended questions, not so cut and dry. Like, what's your body count? Are you on birth control? Like,
Well, it's the beginning stages where we collect information, then we go into more open-ended
I see
questions.
your fancy notepad.
I mean, he's talking and cut him off right now, so
No,
it's
I
not
don't
like
think it's
you.
fancy, but
you know.
yeah, I mean, this is just the beginning when we get everyone to introduce themselves. But what would you say is a more open-ended, better question then?
What do you like to do? Like, what has your relationship experience been with people, or what are your views? Like, maybe something a little more open-ended instead of like CIA firing.
When you watch the show, right? What comes first? The introduction. right?
Intro, yeah.
We're still in the intro.
Yeah, we're still in the intro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
not clearly.
Are your parents together or no?
No, they're separated.
Okay, birth control for you.
Yes, got it covered.
Fresh, go on, man.
All right, what's your ethnic background?
French and Middle Eastern.
What are you, Moroccan?
Est-ce que tu as dit
Syrian.
sacre bleu?
I'm sorry. You said what, Syrian?
Yeah.
Putain.
Were you born there or no?
No, I was born
Ferme
here.
ta gueule.
Have you ever been to Syria?
No.
Okay.
Pouton.
Full Syrian?
No, French.
Oh, who's French? Your mom or your dad?
My mom's side.
Your mom's French and your dad's Syrian?
Yeah.
Okay. And any kids or no?
6-year-old.
Okay. Who else here is a mom? We got 2 moms on the panel? No one else here is a mom? Okay.
Hold on. You have kids?
Yeah, he said 2. Why you looking at me like that?
No. I thought someone else over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Two, so no, I mean 2 moms.
Yeah, 2 moms.
So I have 2 moms. Okay. Well, all right. This is what I'll do. I'll have you go ahead and ask the first question since you want to have a exciting.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got it, realtor.
So now that we did the
Ask away.
intros, go ahead and ask us a question for the ladies that's open ended. And what was the term you used?
Dating.
Exciting.
Exciting and dating.
Exciting. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask it?
We're waiting.
Who am I asking?
All of
Anyone.
us.
All the
Go ahead.
panel.
No,
I mean, you can ask the question and then we'll work our way back this way if you want. You can answer it first, and then to start it off, and then we'll go around the panel.
The floor is yours, or the house, as you can say.
Pressure.
Or the studio.
Ooh la la, c'est la vie.
Put me
C'est
on
la
the
vie.
spot.
No,
On the
wait.
spot.
I guess, what would you guys say coming on a male podcast? Like, what would you want to get out to the world?
Okay. I guess, how about this? You kick it off first, and then the other girls can answer you first. Or, you know what? I'll give you the choice. You can answer it first, and then push it to them, or have them answer, then you respond last. Which one do you want?
I'll go last.
All right, so we'll go to Miss Military.
Miss Crazy.
You might have to rephrase the question. You have ask the question again because girls forget.
It was like, what would I want to see from a male podcast?
Yeah, like what message would you want to get out to a male podcast?
I ain't single.
Oh, shut up.
Wait, was it what message you want to get out out from the podcast, or what message you want to get like
To the audience.
Which one is it specifically?
Oh, what do we want to like get the audience to take away?
Yeah, pretty much. She's
I don't know, because I kind of like your guys' podcast. I don't watch it, but like when I do watch the little clips, I'm like, okay, this is funny. Or he'll say something like really, I'm trying to think of the word, not ignorant, but like
degrading.
Out of pocket.
Yeah, out of pocket. And I'm like, okay, I try to think of like, why is he thinking like that? Like, because you guys are males, and it's like, okay, like, I'm not saying you guys, because not all males feel the same way that you guys do, but it's like, okay, majority of the males do, because obviously you look at your viewer count, that it's like, okay, like, what do I, like, the one question that you guys asked me last time that I like really heavily reflected on was like, what do females bring to the table? And I was like, well, damn.
Okay.
Both of you.
All right, so just so I make sure I have this, can you ask the question one more time because I'm going to write it down.
I thought you said we forgot it. Now you forgot it.
Oh
Well, she wasn't really clear about it because first it was what do you? She changed her question. I don't know if you caught on to that. First it was what do you hope to get from this podcast?
Yes.
Now it's about what do you want the audience to get out of this podcast?
Yeah.
She switched it.
A little bit,
You
yeah.
didn't catch that, did you?
I did actually.
Okay. You did.
I did catch
So
it.
if you did catch it, why you try to?
No, I'm
she
just
changed it.
saying she did, but
Yeah.
but that was the
Trying to
question that she
rephrase
settled
it,
on.
yeah.
What do we want the viewers to get? That was
Yeah.
the question she settled on. That's all I was saying. Don't come for me, please. Please.
All right, let's just okay. So can you rephrase one more time so we have the final answer here? Is it what the girls plan to get out of this podcast for themselves, or what the audience plans to get out of watching the podcast for themselves? Which one is it?
I guess what would the females like to get out to the, what would the females like to get out to the men? I guess.
That are watching.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was not what you. All right.
Yeah, this is the third one
It's
now.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what? So
Can
the
we
question.
skip this question? 'Cause I'm confused.
See, so hold on. So a lot harder than you thought.
Not as open ended, huh?
No, I wouldn't say
You should let
it's
them
hard.
ask the questions. We just bring it back over there. Just bring it back. Or if not,
Everybody, hey, that's why I wanted to give her the
Wait, hold
chance.
on.
Like, come on,
Sorry,
we'll let you pick the first question.
Sorry,
and stuff,
party
and-
girl decided to leave, the blonde party voice girl, because she's bored apparently.
Wait, what?
The girl in the middle, the one in the blonde.
Oh,
Finland.
party girl's bored.
Yeah,
Finland.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear her anyway.
We didn't
That's
have
fine,
we
man.
didn't have cocaine, I guess.
Yeah, facts.
So, hey, no party without cocaine, right?
Pussy in mine. Pussy.
It's fine. Short attention span. Okay, no worries. Let's just Yeah, just escort her out and then fix up the girls in the back.
I'll say this, man. She met her man in Baccarat. That shit's a dub.
Cooked
for sure.
Not gonna last long.
Definitely not.
Fair enough. Yeah, just fix the set. It's no big deal.
That's where you meet whores, man. That's where you meet the whores, man. For one night stand. Just saying. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. Oh shit!
What?
We got Clean Ben says she got no ass. Who's that?
Who's that from?
Finland.
Oh, he's saying Finland got no ass?
Oh, she knew it was coming.
Okay. All right. Okay. What else? What's next?
Can I read that?
Sure. It says
Oh, okay.
Wait, let's go back.
Yeah, if you don't mind, because it was to me at the end
Is
of
this
it.
how they get down in Finland? P.S. That stripper who thinks she's smarter than she is went to Humber, shake my head, pipe down.
To Humber?
Yeah, remember I said I went to Humber Polytechnic?
Oh, yeah.
So smart. She resorted to get naked at filmers. Just for information, I love the fact that you Googled shut down, run down strip clubs. I love that you researched me like that. Clearly you're obsessed. I've never been to Filmers a day in my life. I've never even stepped a foot in that building. That building is run down. Your mom might work there. So let me know if I can holler at her and I could throw a couple of dollars. True say, his mom probably is a bad chick, but not lie. You feel what I'm saying, Cody?
Gun down.
But I promise you, you need to find yourself something safe to do, because the stripper jokes are old. But let me know when your mom's there during the day shift on a Tuesday, so I could throw a couple of dollars and maybe, contribute to the trust fund.
Or your daddy.
Now that you know what that is, though.
She killed you.
I'm smart. I'm not the smartest girl in the room, but I'm definitely smart as fuck.
Wait, can I say something to you? I just want to say I love strippers. I respect the fuck out of them. I'm not gonna lie, because it takes a lot of confidence to get on
how they know where you
stage,
strip at and I don't?
I've never been there. I don't know. I've never been in that
I was
club.
about to say, we friends. I don't even know where you
bum
strip
really
at.
just went and said rundown strip clubs in Toronto. I don't even know what that is. I just know it's rundown though.
That's crazy.
You don't know.
Say that then.
You know what's funny? Her accent came out when she was angry. It came out.
No, I do. A little code switching here and there is nice.
Yeah.
Just had to tell somebody about themselves super duper quick. Holy fam.
Yeah, fam. The man them. So blue. Okay.
After our chicks be like, Myron hates women. Meanwhile, Myron out here getting love from all types of women. Get him, Myron. Okay, bro. We'll move on.
That last one's funny as hell.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that picture came from.
What the heck?
It's not even me, bro.
Myron, explain yourself.
Yeah, I don't know where these pictures come from.
Is this AI?
Definitely that was AI.
Some of it is, yeah.
The last one.
Mr. B93 sent it. He goes, fake trade to e-Christian. You have to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Stop lying and virtue signaling. You're just a hoe. Stop using Christianity without knowing what it is. Anyway, name 3 countries. You have anything you want to say back to him?
You want to respond to him?
No comment.
Why you not trolling?
That's I have no comment.
Fantastic.
If that's what you think,
can we
then
respond
that's
for
what
her?
you think. Please go for it. You can.
Okay.
So name 3 countries.
Yeah, we'll go to the 3 countries thing.
Ladies,
question for you: Is that whose friend was it? The Finnish girl?
No,
Somebody-
nobody knows her.
she
We
was
just met her.
alone.
Oh no, but none of y'all know her. Oh,
No.
okay. Just curious.
She wasn't drunk, or was it me?
Nah,
She wasn't. She was fine.
She was
She said
definitely
she did
like
pregame though.
Oh,
normal.
okay.
No, she's part of girl, man.
I think maybe she
I
left
saw her.
because she was like, I just need to go drink some more.
She did say she was going to a club after this.
Oh, yeah, so she she didn't hate y'all. She just wanted to go, turn up.
Oh no, I mean we
No,
don't
no.
take offense to it.
No.
I just
It's funny because I didn't know what you're saying because her voice is so whatever. It's fine. Not
okay.
important.
What's the next one here?
We have 3 countries.
3 countries.
Here's the
Okay, so
rules.
we'll start. Yeah.
You can't name USA,
Well, you
Canada, or Mexico,
Okay.
and you can't repeat whatever they go before you said. So you can't repeat what was said before your turn. Okay. So we'll start
Oh, God, I'm so bad
right
with
here.
geography.
And no helping.
Yeah, same.
So it's a little bit easier for you, but 3 countries.
Okay. The Dominican Republic.
Actually, she's from there, so you can't say that.
And she is too. That's
Yeah.
her country.
Okay.
Or Colombia. You can't use Colombia. All right, you can't use Cuba, Colombia, Jamaica, Finland, or Syria. Because these countries were mentioned throughout the show.
You got it.
Haram!
So I can't use Dominican. Okay.
No, can't use that or Colombia.
You got this.
I do.
Hopefully.
Still like 190 to go.
Spain. Spain.
2 more.
Spain. Honduras.
Okay.
All right.
One more. Baby.
Europe.
Oh, shit. Perfect.
Europe is a continent. I love it.
Wait, she said Europe? Sorry, I just got that.
She said Europe. She had it right at the end. Yo, you ass good, man.
Wait, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's crazy because in high school, do they not have globes anymore when you walk into class?
No.
You know, if I'm being honest with you, no.
So at Flanagan High School, they don't teach geography. So
what?
It's not
more
even
of
that.
like a middle
peop-
school thing.
People throw
What?
the
The
globes.
last thing I learned-
No. People throw the globes. We're not allowed to have globes in classrooms because people don't know how to act.
I never learned
They
geography.
throw the globes?
Yeah, there was an incident that a student
from
threw
Broward
a
County.
globe at a teacher because for some reason, I don't know.
I mean, it's
And
Miami.
she
Bro.
was-
I'm not gonna hold your dog. That was crazy.
The hell?
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, thanks for failing. What about you? 3 countries, please.
Niger, Madagascar, and Cote d'Ivoire.
Damn.
I want to move it.
Damn.
To move
Okay.
All right.
Holy.
What about you? Oh, you can't name Greece either.
Okay. Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan.
Oh, start.
Well, Stan. What about you?
Okay, Venezuela, Brazil, and Malaysia.
Repeat that.
Brazil, Venezuela, and oh my God, and Malaysia.
Oh.
Venezuela. Excuse me.
You got it.
Never heard of Venezuela.
Okay, don't do me. Okay, I tried my best.
No, you got it.
It's okay. You go to FIU. I don't blame you. All right. What about you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
School sucks.
So?
does suck.
Doesn't suck that bad.
Well, I don't know
Still
about
get my
Georgia,
degree.
North Carolina. Georgia G is better. North Georgia University. I don't know if that's much better.
Still
Actually-
college. Still getting our degrees.
All right, Mo, do me a favor. Check FIU and Georgia North University acceptance rates. Let's
God.
look.
Oh,
All right,
God.
go ahead. 3 countries for you, Miss Georgia.
You got this.
Me?
Yes.
Peru, Guatemala, Afghanistan.
All right.
What about you?
Ecuador, Haiti, Salvador.
Okay.
Italy, Russia, China.
That shit knows.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, she.
More active.
What about you?
You got this.
Panama, Costa Rica, and Chile.
Damn.
All right.
So only one wrong?
So only one person. Come on, man. She went first.
She's young, give her a pass.
Confident on the Europe. I thought.
Oh.
Darn it, man. Since we had a full panel.
That'd be
name
amazing.
everybody.
And just repeat too, man.
All right. What,
And Myron,
So sorry,
okay.
guys.
What do we got?
FIU 59%. University of North Georgia 68%.
Okay, so technically FIU is a better school.
Nice.
They have a lower acceptance rate, even though they're both retarded. But hey, all good.
College though.
I can get accepted probably anywhere I apply to.
You don't know our GPAs.
No, that's not me.
You don't know what we got going on.
Well, I mean,
She cute.
nice.
Who's Sophia?
That's nice
I'm
to know.
Sophia.
Oh, sorry.
All right. What do we got up next here? Oh wow. Okay. Bro, what's going on? We got a Christian Sophia and a Jewish Sophia. They even look similar and same style. Girls be like, I'm unique and special, but even girls from different religions are the same. Yo, that's crazy. They kind of do look alike, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, man. All right, TPC Films. Time out. Was this dude really on a deployment because the bank you make in country is nice, but you went green to blue to be a FMF corpsman because you should have gone full-time support Navy instead of reserves? I was a FMF Navy corpsman also. You a blue side or green side corpsman?
I'm not a corpsman. If you were paying attention, I said I was logistics.
She's trying to be a corpsman, right?
Yes, that's why I'm switching back into the Army.
Oh shit.
All right. And guys, we got 21,000 you guys in here right now. So do me a favor.
Like the video?
We should be at 3,000 goddamn likes, man. Let's get to 3,000. 50% engagement, bare minimum on YouTube, on Fresh and Fit all the time, guys. 50%. I don't want to have to stop the show, man.
And sub to Rumble too,
So like
man.
the goddamn video. And then sub to Rumble as well, guys, because who knows how much longer we're going to be here. Who knows?
Facts. Who knows?
Because honestly, YouTube pisses me off.
Yeah.
Who's up next?
Fresh updates?
Why?
Yeah, that is fire.
It's kind of fire.
Wait, low key though.
You should definitely take
Yo,
it.
that What's the album name? What's the album?
I don't know. You pick it.
I got you. Black and Tall. Let's get this.
Well, I'm the only one that's tall, so.
That's I said black and tall.
Oh, gotcha.
You missed it, man.
That was going double
I did, but
platinum,
I
no
picked it up.
feature.
I should like it though.
Guys, 3K. Let's hit that 3K. All right.
Oh man, yo, boy,
Official
Lem
ratings.
from Stutter Shadow. Thought out catfish from the lagoon.
1. Light skin Kevin Garnett, 1 or -1. Momo the Demon with weaves, 2. You YT looking black girl, 3. Better not be from the zoo. Clive Owens, them teeth can bite through a space time, 3. Young Sofia Vergara, 5. SeaWorld Dolphin 5 head, 1. Angie, Marion's girlfriend, 5. Discount Kylie Jenner, 2. Black girl in the black dress, if you ain't ghetto, I'll give you my lumpia and fried chicken. Nigga, this shit whack, bro. Hey, bro, you got to go with some better insults, man. That shit weak, man.
Lumpia is a Filipino
nigga.
delicacy.
All right, let's go to the next person. Okay, also the girl in the red, you are a low IQ idiot. Who has red?
Are you a moron? This is maroon. Like, are you really gonna talk to me and you're fucking colorblind?
I mean,
oh shit.
Can you please go back to that? Because I just want to check the grammar at the very least.
Okay. All right, pull it up on screen.
Also, the girl in red, you are a low.
You want to read it? Go ahead, you read it.
Also, the girl in the red, you are a low IQ idiot. Jesus did preach to the prostitutes. I literally said that he was among the unclean and those who are considered unholy. Fool. Look up and read Matthew 21:31. I can't because I don't have my phone on me. Maybe you'll add logic instead of that anti-dome. I'm that young, first and foremost. I'm college educated. I probably have more education than your dad. Before you want to come talk to me, I highly suggest you dig up your granny and ask her a little bit about, logic. Rather than coming at me with your emotions like a girl, because that's what you guys say, right? Girls operate out of emotions. Sounds like you grew up in a single mother household. Maybe you want to listen because critical thinking skills are fundamental. I'm just going to leave that right there. You're an idiot. I know you had to Google that, and yeah, you're a fool. At least use ChatGPT. You are the image of a harlot in the Bible. So you're saying me and your mom are twins? Love that. Look at Revelation 17:4 again. I don't have my phone on me. You know that the girls on here can't carry their phones because you clearly are a fan, right? You must look like Clark Duncan without the 40 pounds of makeup you got on. Let me tell you, they actually do me a favor. Send in another $10 tip. Use your mom's picture of her in her heyday as your DP, and I'll post a picture of me on my worst day. Bet you your mom can't compete. That's why your dad feels like he should have spat you out on the wall. Your dad's a cook anyway, but we're gonna leave that right there. Find something safe to do.
That was fire, my dog.
Yeah. Play with your dick, not with me.
That's my friend.
Yo, Lem. You can't say that, bro. You can't say that, nigga.
Yo, Lem,
bro,
get her, man.
Come back.
Bro.
Come back.
Come back. Destroyed you, brother.
Come back.
Like,
bro,
I got something else for you.
Oh, she ain't done yet.
Bro, she broke it down.
She went crazy.
Individually.
Like I said.
And she explained it why.
Pure waste, man. Yo. Oh my god, for mine.
Yo, she said, dick up your dead grandma.
She can cook, bro.
I guess
she can cook.
Something like that. A little,
she a chef.
Little wrist action.
All right, what's up next?
Yo, Lem, come on, bro.
The conversation with Fresh and Red Top is why Timothy 2:12 is so important.
Yes.
Go ahead, Fresh. You got this. It's a Bible.
Women
thing.
should not be teaching scripture, which is basically the idea here. The miracle of water to wine by Jesus was a separate lesson. The Bible does not say people can't drink alcohol. The Bible admonishes drunkenness, aka getting drunk, with an emphasis on moderation. Women are amazing at spouting BS like they know what they're talking about.
Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like you guys just have horrible critical thinking and comprehension skills. I asked a question, so therefore I was uncertain. I'm not sitting here trying to preach the gospel. Like, please.
Oh no, we know.
I wasn't trying to do that. So clearly, you guys know, but clearly your viewers do not.
No, he made it very perfectly clear that okay. So the example is that him doing that was a lesson in itself. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go preach to him. It's like, hey, listen, I am who I am. This is me showing you I am who I am.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So he was actually correct.
No, I'm not saying, but I'm saying I was not even trying to preach the gospel. Like, at the end of the day, my family is very conservative Christian. We also believe that women are not allowed to preach the gospel, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But that's why I was inquiring and asking. I didn't lead the conversation saying, this is what's supposed to da-da-da-da-da. But let's be for real. I said that Jesus hung out with the unclean.
Listen, I'm not the moral high ground myself. I don't follow it like I should. So I'm just saying, from what it says, though, you should if you're going to be saying that out loud. Just saying.
Well, I mean, hey, if that's the case, then I would suggest that you tell your hosts not to ask us questions on religion. Then, if you feel as though me answering religious questions is me preaching, then I mean that's not an issue you take up with me. I'm a guest here.
But hold on, nobody asked you.
Actually, you guys did.
You butted in.
That was the chat.
No, I asked a question. I said, "Do you mind?" Right, and I was given.
I was talking to her though.
Yes, and I said, "May I ask a question?" And you gave me permission to do so.
But you entered into conversation without having the knowledge.
And I asked a question.
And I answered you. You said no, but this and this and this.
Yes.
Why?
So if I wasn't allowed to respond, then the instruction should have been given to me that you're not supposed to respond because you're not supposed to preach because you're a woman.
But you know, as a woman, you shouldn't be actually doing that yourself, right?
No. I never said I follow the Bible. I never once said that I was a Christian. I said that my family is Christian, right? So I get what he's trying to say, but that's not what I was doing.
It's fine. Well,
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one? Pull it up to the comedy skit.
Toof.
All right. Interesting. Ladies, keep this simple and please don't take it personal. It's because of Blackest Panther. Is money the most important thing to whether a woman submits to a man? Yes or no? Let's go with this one with a raise of hands. Yes, if you think it is the most important thing to submit to a man, or no. So if you think it's a yes, money the most important thing to whether a woman submits to a man. If it's yes, raise of hands. Okay, I knew that was going to come.
No one's going to admit that.
Yeah, no one's going to raise their
Everyone
hand.
has
with that one.
money in this
No one's going to
table.
admit that. If anyone, I'm sorry?
I said everyone's getting paid at this table. I don't think we're worried about money.
No. In a man though, like for example.
Yeah, for you to submit to a
Yeah,
man.
but I feel like everyone in this table, if they met a man that they liked, they would submit off of them liking them, not off of their money, because clearly everyone here has money. You know what I mean?
So you're telling me if the guy is homeless and they like him,
Why would you? First of all, that's no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like right now, let's say me and you meet outside. I'm not gonna worry about your pockets if me and you start dating and we start liking each other. That's not gonna make me submit to you.
But is it a prerequisite, for example? Is it important to you?
No.
Yes.
It is important. It's not the most important thing. So to the question, no.
So what is then?
Competency. Are you competent? Can you lead me? If you can lead me, then you can lead me. If you can't lead me, then you can't.
Okay.
All right. If anyone said no, I would like each one of them to name one thing they believe is a more important factor, Chris, to submit to a man. So all of you said no. So I guess you got to answer this question. You said competency, I guess, but we can start here and then work our way around. One thing they believe is more important factor to submit to a man. So what's yours? Because money isn't it then. So what is it?
Real quick, someone mentioned that she said that they're all getting paid. She meant from their jobs, not from us. Just a side note. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You misinterpreted that?
Yeah, someone said, "Oh, they're getting paid." Nigga, shut up.
Some niggas.
Yeah.
You know the chat.
Come on, guys. Low IQ. All right, go ahead.
Honestly,
She literally just said she's a real estate investor and has a fucking hair salon business. Come on, man.
Lashes, but okay.
All right, go ahead.
So what's more important to you? In a man?
Honesty.
So that is what will make you submit to a man, him just being honest?
No, respect. Also,
It's one thing.
Oh, sorry.
Because you said money isn't the most important for you to submit. So what is the most important thing for you to submit to a guy?
For you.
One thing.
Think about this.
I would
Think
like
about
to
this.
say, I don't know. I don't want to sound like actions speak louder than words. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna
Action
and
figure?
Like actions speak louder than words. Like in general, like in any situation you could ever think of. Like
So, just to summarize it for us, what
Sorry.
would that be?
Are you trying to say if he's reliable?
Like not reliable. I mean, like I guess I'm sorry. Like I guess reliable, but like someone that you could trust, someone that you know that says they're gonna do something, they do it. Someone you know you could talk to.
That's reliable.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, reliable. I'm so sorry.
So he's reliable.
Yeah, she's 18. Though.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Okay, you said competency. You stick with that answer?
Absolutely.
All right, what about you?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, sure.
What do you look for in a man that's most important?
That's not money.
Yes, to be able to communicate right, to understand me, to support me emotionally.
So a good communicator?
Yes.
But are you a good listener?
No.
Yeah, really?
Yo.
Hey,
At least she's honest.
self-improvement. At least she acknowledges herself, I guess.
Hey, at least she's ahead of the game.
That perfectly
Yeah,
encapsulates
They're wicked.
modern women, bro.
Chris, you get it?
He's got to be a good
yeah.
communicator, but I don't have to be a good listener. Isn't that incredible?
You know,
I mean, but you know what, Maren?
That perfectly encapsulates modern dating right there in that little exchange.
I mean, she has a lot on her mind, Maren. So you know.
No, I mean,
Chris, nah, nigga.
for
Too late.
example,
Too late, Chris.
W. Chris.
If I have a bad day,
Yes.
he will be able to understand me, not criticize me.
And refresh you, make you feel better.
All of that.
I understand her.
Fresh, you're the last one mocking speeches, man.
Nigga, no, I understand what you're saying, bro.
All right.
All right. What about you? What is the most
Chris, bro.
important component, since money isn't it, for you to submit to a guy?
I just want my man to be like chivalrous. Like I want him to like be able to take care of me like emotionally in some ways, and I'll meet him halfway. You know, like I feel like relationships, it can be 50-50, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like financial, if that makes sense. So I want my man to be kind to other women. Like I feel like it's gonna like radiate off of him as well. So that's the first thing I look for in a man, is that he's chivalrous.
Not height?
No, honestly, no. Swear to God.
So you'll submit to a guy that's 5'5"?
Okay, well, not that short, but like that's kind of unrealistic though. Like he's gonna be at my hip.
What position you
Okay, let's be honest here.
Lowest I'll go is 5'10".
Let's assume you meet a guy that's 5'6" and has the chivalrous traits you're looking for. Is he automatically disqualified because of his height?
Be honest.
Come on, Queen.
Don't
The
lie.
answer's probably yes,
like
right?
honestly, but I'm 6'1". Like
I
it's
get that.
different. You know,
I get
it's
that.
a little bit different than it is for
I
other
get that,
girls.
but again, remember we said the most important
Important thing.
component.
You're right.
So it would be height then in your case,
Black
because
and
you
tall.
can have the good. See, and
Black and tall.
look, I don't want to say that I'm a female psychologist, but I kind of am, because I don't know if you've noticed, they're all operating. Fuck it, I'll just say it. They're all operating from the sense that attraction's already assumed.
Exactly.
They don't like. Whenever you ask girls, "What do you like?" they're assuming the guy already meets the bare
everything.
minimums. He's not homeless. He's not a weirdo. He's charming. He's good looking, etc. Then they add in, I need competency, or I need him to be reliable, or I need him to be a good communicator. But the reality is, there's a bunch of homeless niggas that are fantastic communicators that treat you like a princess.
down the
Which
street.
I don't want to talk to that guy.
Understood. Height.
That are competent.
Got it.
But you
Height.
choose to like be homeless.
But height would make you submit to a man?
No, but I mean, he kind of
It's no.
chivalry.
It's because she's talking about chivalry. The,
But
the
he's
problem is
saying-
that women, right?
Sorry.
That's what I've noticed with y'all. You guys start at 7. You don't go from number 1. So when I ask you a question about men, it goes, oh, well, I care the most. I'll give you an example. You gave competency, right? So not being a good dumbass. Fair. But you left out, he's got to be tall enough. He's got to be a good talker. He's got to be attractive to a degree. He's got to meet a certain height requirement, maybe a certain income requirement. Then the competency matters. But women, whenever we ask questions about attraction or arousal, you guys always automatically assume attraction. But the reality is a majority of men are not attractive to a majority of women.
Yes.
Oh, of course, but I guess it was the way that
The question.
I believe it was the way that the question was worded.
Well, we did
right?
say most important component.
Yeah, to submission.
Yeah.
To submission. So
Like, yeah, I wouldn't submit to money, but I wouldn't
yeah, like
just submit to someone that I find attractive either. You know, someone can be attractive, but not have the personality traits you're looking for. Like someone can have money
So
and
what is
not
yours?
have the person.
So what is yours?
I would kind of bounce off hers.
Yeah,
a
but
little
the
bit.
attraction's got to come first before you
I
submit.
I can tell you
Yeah.
right
That's what
now
I'm trying to
that
say.
I think that I do think that you have to find someone physically attractive before you can actually get to know them. And
So then that's what we're trying to say. Like, we want the most important component. Because remember, attraction first, submission comes later on. So, you know, like for her, he didn't even meet the height requirement, can't compete with the chivalry. He doesn't even get to display that trait. With you with competency, if he's not good looking enough, who cares how smart he is, right?
I mean, I've definitely dated guys that aren't my type, and I've definitely not submitted to men that I find insanely attractive. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
just,
what I was
if
saying.
I
Very
think
true.
you're an idiot, then I'm not submitting to you. That just goes against every fiber of my being. You could be Chris Brown if you're a fool. Well, you know what? I'm not going to go that extreme.
It's all that
Because I'm
loyalty.
not going to say that the man's incompetent.
So
He's
so
not.
for you, he can be 5'5", not attractive, but if he's smart, you're cool with that.
I've actually dated guys who are shorter than me. I'm 5'7", 5'5" is 5'.
Just because you dated him, that I'm talking about like, what would you accept now that you're older and wiser? Like, can they be 5'5",
Yes,
not attractive,
I've
and just
done
smart?
that. Even as a
Okay.
younger girl, I've dated guys who are shorter than me, younger than me.
Okay, what about finances? They can
Finances
be
worse
broke
than
too?
me. I've done that before as well.
Okay.
Would you do it again?
Would I do it again?
Yeah.
To be honest, I find that a lot of men who aren't financially stable or where they feel like they should be, they're very miserable and therefore can be very abusive. So no.
Whoa.
Yes, abusive. Yes, yes.
Okay, so would it be fair to say then that money is one of the most important components then, because the finances directly relates to their behavior?
It can, but again, just because you have money doesn't mean that you're necessarily spending that money on me or that you have money to spend or whatever. If you, as a man, feel comfortable in your financial position, that doesn't automatically mean that you're going to spend money on me. I've dated men who are very well off and very cheap.
Really?
Absolutely. Who are very cheap. So
describe cheap for me.
I'm talking cheap. Like he would dead ass go to STK, buy a steak, and be like, "Babe, so what do you want from McDonald's?" And be dead ass. I go and do groceries. I'm like, "Babe, I need you to come pick me up," and he's like, "So you're gonna walk or like?"
I mean, that's one thing.
Whoa.
Walking.
Yeah, walk. I'm talking walk with $700 worth of groceries. Like, our babe, are you walking or
What
like,
a cheap waste man.
So you're just gonna throw that in there?
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Don't know, Curly. But you know, so I'm not gonna sit here and go from one extreme to the next. There's definitely duality, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that my experiences are the benchmark. But if in order to me, you have to be competent. I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, so that is your number one.
Has to.
I guess disqualifier if they don't meet it. Okay. What about you? For you, for her, it's height. Then keeping it real. What about you?
Honestly, mine's
No,
kind
I
of security. Like, I feel like a man needs to be secure in himself.
Money.
It ain't the money. Like I said, like I could be very attracted to a man and still not want him.
Okay, can you be specific in how do they be secure? Because that's a very, ambiguous term. So what do you mean secured in themselves? Can you give us an example of what that is?
I feel like they need to love themselves. Like insecurities can take over someone. And honestly, that's a big thing for me because I've been with people who feel...
Okay, can you give us a specific with
Example?
like loving themselves? Because there's some guys that rub banana peels on their faces as a morning routine.
Like,
yikes.
Saratoga. Yoga.
So how much do they have to, like, where is the, you know what I mean? Like we got guys literally doing morning routines like, with face tape and peeling banana peels on their face. Or there's guys that like haven't showered in 3 days. What do you mean by love themselves?
Like I want to say confident in themselves. Like if they feel, because I feel like I've been with people that they feel like honestly they're not good enough, if that makes sense. And it causes a lot of extra problems in the relationship. That
She
don't need
means
to be
what
there.
she's in the club, 3 or 4. She wants guys to sit home and think that she's being loyal, basically.
Hey,
Yeah, I
you
know.
gotta love each other. But if
Yeah,
I
I
was in a
know.
Chris, I know how you
relationship,
get
I
that
would be
conclusion, but-
loyal.
No. Like no,
because you say insecure. That's
yeah,
all.
insecure. She's like guys are insecure about her going outside or some shit like that.
No, not even that. Because I've been with men where they are okay with me going out and they don't care because they are secure in themselves. But it's also like
I mean, they're fucking other girls, be honest.
I like to do those things.
Yeah, it's
so
fine.
what?
Chris, chill on this one. All right.
I was gonna say I'd further explain because it's like that is a great example of
Secure
me
in
going
themselves.
out.
All
Yeah.
right. What about you?
Loyalty. Like, you gotta be loyal. That's the only way I'm submitting.
Okay, and in what way? Are we talking through sexuality, through protecting you, through which way?
Well, I would say you gotta be like exclusively with me. So I guess that is sexuality.
Damn.
If you're loyal to me, I'll take that over anything. I'm submitting to that.
Okay, well, interesting. All right, what about you?
You gotta put up with me.
Yo, I believe her.
She's honest.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I believe it, bro.
That's a lot, man.
She's honest. All right, what about you?
I'd be up 2 bands though. 2K.
I would say like vision and purpose. Like I have to like where you're trying to lead me and feel like you can execute it well, competently, like taking us to.
So similar to her? All right, can they be ugly and short and just be competent and be good?
Ugly and short.
Yeah, not necessarily handsome, but
yeah,
they're competent and a good leader. They're confident. Will you take that?
No.
Okay, so looks are the main, factor.
Why would
then.
you go for ugly and short and ability to lead if you could have handsome and tall and ability to lead?
Well, we're talking about the most important component, right? So
Most
we mean
important.
like the thing that is like what's required.
Yeah, you got 2 Lambos.
I think attraction plays a big part. Like what you were saying, like a lot of the ladies, are giving these answers after these other things are already assumed.
So for you,
and
looks
are-
is more important than competency.
Yeah, looks are important.
Okay, so you did the same thing. You assumed attraction. That's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because whenever I ask women this question, they always assume attraction, and then they
Yes.
kind of assume that he's already handsome, and then go from there and build from there.
Yeah.
But I think that's disingenuous because the majority of the male population is not attractive to the majority of the female population. Like if 10 guys approached you, what? You guys probably reject 9 out of 10 of them? Easily? Maybe 1 you might give your number, 2? When you're out and about?
I don't think looks should personally be the top of your list because we're all gonna get old and we're gonna when you age
How old are you again?
I'm 27.
Would you be okay with an ugly man that's loyal?
Oh, my baby daddy's ugly. I like ugly niggas. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like my man ugly.
Okay. So, so what was redeeming about him then? If he was ugly, why'd you stay with him for so long?
He was very smart, so he taught me a lot. Like my entrepreneur type of
What's his
situation.
profession?
So he owned like a bunch of like trucking and stuff. So I was like, I don't want to work the 9 to 5. So I was looking at him, and that's what basically made me want to go into like real estate and other stuff like
Interesting.
Okay. All right. And then the I guess what made you leave him was because he was cheating.
that. Yeah.
Damn, he was ugly too?
Shit happens.
Damn, bro, cheat on my
No, he
ugly
started
nigga?
getting his money up, so these bitches was like, let me pop that for him.
Newsflash, ugly niggas are the best cheaters. You know why?
Because you wouldn't think
You know
it.
Chris knows.
Yeah, Fresh knows. All right, Lambo in Paris.
Well, guess what? I like ugly men, so
Okay, Chris.
All right,
that is just that.
You got it, Chris.
Yeah. Keyword. She likes ugly men that have money.
Hey, I could teach a man how to make money.
How?
He has money already.
I will throw his ass in real estate school, honey. You gonna make some money today.
So someone else teaching
I mean, I'll talk tomorrow, man.
That sounds good on paper, but like what I've realized was your guy a millionaire? Your ex?
No.
He wasn't. Was he
getting there?
Roughly, what was he earning per year? Roughly.
So he had a really gambling problem. So he would go play baccarat and he could make $200K in one day.
Okay,
So-
but what was he earning? Like
job wise, like a good like $500K a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's in the 1% earners. What I've noticed with women, especially as they get older and they have kids, they can't go backwards socioeconomically. So in other words, the next guy you deal with is probably gonna have to make at least 500K, if not better.
Well, I wouldn't look at it that way because I don't want to get with somebody about I don't want to get with you because of your money. Like I'm straight.
Bro, stop the cap, bro.
Yo, who said I'm capping?
You're capping, bro.
Chris.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I think in
Yo,
her
the
mind,
only ugly person in here is
this
talking
girl
shit.
said that she owns 6 properties.
They said it. I didn't say it. They said it. I didn't say
Hey,
it.
listen. All right.
no, I understand that she has that.
You get one
she has
chance.
that. She has that property, and that's precisely why I'm saying she can't go backwards. So what I've realized with women, right? Okay, let me ask you this, then, so it makes more sense. As you've gotten older, have your standards went up in men? In other words, would you tolerate some of the stuff that you tolerated when you were 22 versus 32?
No.
Yeah, well, no,
right?
No, but I can definitely say I've regressed a couple times. But typically, like generally speaking, to answer the question, yes, I would say yes.
So your standards have increased as you've
Yes,
aged, right?
100%.
You've learned more about what you don't like.
Yes.
So you have a higher standard.
Yes.
Okay. So what I've realized is as women age and they earn more money, because typically as you age, you typically earn more money, right? Your standards go up alongside it. And the problem with women is when you guys make more money and become wiser, you increase your standards.
Problem? Okay.
Well, I'll tell you why it's a problem. As you age and make more money, doors close. So men that you might have found attractive and compatible mate 10 years prior no longer qualify.
I mean, I guess you could say so.
You said it yourself. You won't tolerate men that you might have tolerated 10 years prior, right?
Yeah, no, but I think it was more on intangible. My non-negotiables are more intangible. It's not more so financial, or like tangible things.
But you did mention earlier that their finances directly plays into their character and the way that they behave a lot of the times.
No, I said it can.
It can.
I've experienced both extremes, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said I can't say that my experience is the benchmark.
Yeah.
Like if I had only ever dated abusive men or broke men and they were abusive, then I
Yeah.
could say that. But I've also dated men who are wealthy or at the very least comfortable.
Yep.
And they are also abusive.
Yep. But which abuse was worse, from the poor guy or from the guy that had money? Which abuse was worse in your opinion?
Jeez. I can't really equate abuse. I'm not gonna sit here and equate abuse, because
what hurt more?
Yeah, what was more? Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can't equate abuse because mental abuse is very painful and takes a very long time to heal from, and physical abuse is dangerous and very painful in the moment.
Were they both physically abusive? Or
No.
only one?
No, one was.
The broke guy?
Was physically.
What hurt more?
That's what I'm saying. I can't equate the.
Well,
you get what
I
understand what
mean,
I'm saying?
I
like
think
physically
tangibly speaking, I
like-
would argue the physically got the one that's more physical.
Yeah, no, tangibly yes,
yeah.
but I'm saying like the physical abuse I've more or less healed from.
Well,
the emotional and
but here's the
mental
thing.
abuse I haven't.
The men that have the money have more to lose, so that kind of keeps them in check a little bit, even though they might still be more negative with the, verbal abuse or whatever. When you have money, you typically tend to be a bit more. That's how you earn the money, by being more cautious, not being an idiot. So the guy that had less money, he was able to go ahead and he had less to lose. But the point I'm trying to make is to bring this all full circle is, I know you're saying like money doesn't matter, but what I've noticed with women is that you guys are very good at like. I have a phrase. I say all women are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. Like all of you guys are vested and interested in a man's capacity to earn. You might conceal it in things like competency or be on the up and up and be loyal or be secure in himself. But a lot of times this ties always back to financial capabilities.
Can I ask you a question?
Or being ambitious. That's another good one that women like to use. Go ahead.
Would you be with a broke girl?
Yes.
I think that
Faithfully.
I wouldn't be faithful to any girl because men naturally aren't faithful.
How dare you?
Jesus Christ.
But to answer your question, her financial capacity has absolutely nothing to do with my views on monogamy.
So you're not a monogamist. Is that what that is? You're just not.
I'm not.
So you're a polygamist.
Yes.
So can you be ethically
Yeah, I think if you're honest with a girl and you
No, I'm
tell
talking
her
about
what it
you
is-
personally. Of course, you can be ethically like a polygamist, right? But I'm just saying, like you personally, can you?
Yes, I.
Well, if you're ethically a polygamist, then you wouldn't be cheating. That's not
But he's
ethical.
not cheating because he's telling them.
Yeah,
up front.
I tell them what it is up front.
So then you're not cheating. That's not cheating.
So you're never faithful? You're just.
No, he's a
I'm not
polygamist.
in an
That's
open
not the same
relationship?
thing.
I don't. Okay.
No.
No.
So I
It's like
don't.
multiple
My thing is I don't
Yeah.
believe in monogamy, and I'm outward about it and honest about it. I think the difference between me and other guys is like they might not express that. They might tell you I'm only gonna love you and be with you, right? And that's a strategy. A lot of guys do that to kind of sell the dream, but I don't like that because it creates headaches later on.
Wait.
So
you think men are not going to cheat on you?
No, I'm trying to figure out. No. Everybody,
you're
clearly,
mad.
I got cheated on. Didn't we speak about this earlier?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
and-
anyways.
and a woman's
no, but I'm saying you would never be faithful. Like, how about if you have a wife, you're fucking 40, right? You have a wife with
Right.
kids in the house. Y'all live together. You never gonna be faithful. You just gonna keep fucking bitches.
I don't know what I'll be thinking at 40, but what I will say is that I will always reserve the right to be able to do it. Like I'm a firm believer that men should reach a certain level where they can do what they want and not necessarily be beholden to what their wife thinks. I don't think your wife should be telling you anything as a man. You should be dictating everything, and it's your way or the highway. The man is the leader, and he's the authority, and that's how it goes.
Oh, you're one of those.
So
Okay, I
you're
see
not,
what's going on
you
here.
wouldn't imagine yourself getting married?
I mean, in the future,
So
yeah.
you would let your wife
But-
cheat on you?
No. No.
This is not a two-way street.
Bless you.
Okay, so let's
One
say
way
you're
only.
let's say you're married, you would cheat on your wife.
To be very-
he just said that.
Okay. I'll be
I'm-
very blunt about this. I think men are superior to women in almost every way. And since I think that comes with benefits, but it also comes with responsibilities. I also don't think women should work. I don't think women should be focusing on a career. I don't think they should be doing anything that takes away from the family. I think they should be focusing on that. But with that said, I do think that since men are superior and they're responsible, they also have authority. The problem is that women want a man to take care of them and be a leader and be competent, but they don't want to follow that man's rules, and I don't agree with that. So if we're going to go ahead and have chivalry, like she was saying, or a gentleman or whatever, I think that needs to go all the way and bring it to its logical conclusion, which is the man is the head of the household, he's a leader, he dictates how things goes, and in return, the woman has a carefree life where she can kind of enjoy her life, not have to worry about working, entering the workforce, stress, and the only stress she does have is kids. And I think if it's enough
That is a
children,
job.
the man should have a capability of maybe getting a nanny to assist her, or maybe bringing his mom into the play, because I do think that one parent raising the child is going to be very difficult. But, I'm a firm believer that if a man's going to have responsibility, he needs to have authority with that.
And he can afford it too.
Yeah.
So
that's what it is.
Oh, sorry, a question for you. Is this religious based or is this just as you've grown up?
I mean, you can make the argument that that it comes from a religious base, but then if we just look at it, if you just want to look at it strictly scientifically from a biological standpoint, it holds true as well.
I'm not asking. No, I'm just saying like based on like
both.
both.
I would say it's a combination of. You could say it comes from like my religious background. I grew up in a Muslim household. Then as I got older, right? Because I used to think like why do they have this belief system, etc. Then as I got older and I started like studying the differences between the genders from a psychological level and from a physicality level, I realized that men truly are superior to women in every way. So we shouldn't be listening to you guys.
How dare you? A relationship is not.
Well, then y'all shouldn't be listening to them either. Period. Listen, I think that there's a lot of confusion because you are a polygamist and we grew up in a monogamous society, so that there are a lot of there's a lot of confusion. So I guess in my mind, it sounds like you use the word cheating, but you're upfront about it.
Yes.
So you're not cheating. You're a polygamist and you're communicating with your partner who is
smart.
also okay with polygamy.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I do want to state here, let's assume that I was a monogamist. I would still have the same worldview. I would still say that I'm superior to my woman and she needs to listen to me.
I'm not even
Oh, so have the
addressing.
same-
I'm not even addressing the superiority or anything like that. I'm just saying about the cheating because that's when everybody leaned
Here's the
forward and
problem.
was like, you
Here's
know.
the problem. He's honest, but most men are not.
I'm aware. That's why I was just addressing him.
So cheating in general is going to be what he's covering because they won't tell you what he's telling you right now.
Oh no, I'm speaking to him directly because I'm also a polygamist. That's what I'm also
Wait,
a polygamist.
Wait,
Nick, wait,
what the T?
Wait,
I'm also a polygamist.
Wait,
I'm okay with dating multiple people and my partner dating multiple people if that's what we decide that we want to do.
Wait, so you want to date other niggas?
Sometimes, yeah.
Isn't that an open relationship?
No, that's not an open relationship.
You can't call that polygamy.
That is polygamy.
That's being a whore.
No, that's polygamy. I'm not getting paid for sexual services.
But what if guys
That is
do
being a
it?
whore.
That is no, it's not. I'm not getting paid for sexual services. If I want to have two boyfriends and my boyfriend is okay with me having two boyfriends, that's polygamy. That's actually polyandry, but we'll leave that
Well,
right
he's
here.
a cock.
Is yours
Okay.
a religion?
I never said he likes watching me have sex with other men.
You might as well.
Okay, well, look, that's okay.
No, but I just wanted to know, like,
Yeah,
that's,
sure. Sure.
That's what I just wanted to know. I get that other men also feel as though like they're polygamous, but they'll lie and they'll finesse and whatever. But I was literally just directly asking you for your opinion.
no problem. I mean, a lot of women ask me for my worldview on that, but that's where my worldview stems from is where I think men are better than women at in general.
What?
Now,
In general, like in everything in life, you think men are better than women?
it's a fact.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Oh, okay, so may I ask you another question other than this one?
Sure.
Okay, so if you feel as though men are superior to women in every facet of life, then why would you
Let me be
entrust?
specific. I think men are superior to women in almost every realm of human endeavor that we can both compete in. So, for example, a lot of women try to say, well, you can't have kids. Well, we can't compete in that, so that doesn't count.
Oh, I
But when
wasn't going to even bring that up.
Yeah, but when it comes to like leadership, competency, genius levels, IQ, etc., men rule in everything.
Lovely.
is what
I
mean.
wasn't going to talk about bearing children
Sure.
because that would be a nonsensical argument. I'm saying I was going to specifically ask about parenting because both genders can be parents. And if you believe that, then my follow-up question would be, then why are you entrusting the rearing of your children, the majority of it, to a woman, your partner? And then if you want to hire a nanny, I'm going to guess 9 times or 10 times out of 10, you would hire a female because you wouldn't want another man raising your children.
Yeah.
So if you believe that, then explain the logic if you can.
Sure. Well, fathers actually make better parents for children than women do, and I'll explain. This comes from the book, The Rational Male, Book 4, where they compared single father households to single mother households, and the single father households did significantly better when it came to that child becoming an upstanding member of society.
Yeah.
So, though they might not get the same level of nurturing and caring, a father's job 9 out of 10 times is to be a disciplinarian. So they'll keep them from being degenerates. Now, with that said, well, does that mean they might have some instability and, attachment issues as an adult? Sure, but at least they won't be criminals. So fathers, statistically speaking, do better than mothers.
Okay, but that wasn't my question.
They're better parents, is my point.
I understand that, but that wasn't my question. I firmly understand all of that, but I'm saying if you believe that, then why do you entrust the rearing of your children, the majority of it, to women?
Oh, because I'm there as a disciplinarian.
Okay.
Because I'm there as a disciplinarian. So, because I'm still involved, obviously. But if we were to, compare apples to apples and put a single mom and a single dad, the single dad does better. So, the mom is there to kind of accentuate the situation, but the father is the base. And this is something that we don't talk about in society because it's taboo to give men flowers and it's taboo to criticize women or criticize mothers.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
It's not the mainstream narrative, I know.
well,
Listen.
my question is, because I saw this IG post and I wanted to know if anyone could relate to it. It was, women are raising their sons to be soft, and then women are raising their girls to be more masculine. And
Yeah, a perfect example of this is the black community.
mhm.
The black community, if you look at like the crime rates, I mean, 60% of the crime is committed by 8% of the population, which are black men. So, you know, why is that? Well, a lot of them grow up in single mother households.
Yeah, nigga.
So I mean, like I said, I know this is unorthodox information, doesn't get pushed out there much, but the truth is that men truly are better than women at almost everything. I know people don't like to hear that because we coddle women and tell them that they're the best, but yeah.
What?
I feel like it also depends on the individual, though. Like, even if you say that is an overall statistic,
Sure,
or whatever you think, it does come down to the person, because there are a lot of men that aren't as good as me. Like, they can't do as much as I can. They're not as smart as I am. They're not as intelligent as I am. They can't do the things that a man should be able to do. You know, if they are a man and they can do everything. And, they
And
are
what realm are
better
you
at
talking about
everything.
specifically that they can't do what you do?
They may not be able to make money the way I can. They may not be able to teach someone things like relationship advice, how to emotionally be intelligent, or how to build stability. You know, how you say you dominate, you teach them how to actually live in the world.
Mhm.
You know, I came from a single parent household with my mom. My dad would not have been able to teach me the things that my mom has taught me. You know, they offer different things. My dad, the face. My dad may have taught me how to do things in the real world, yeah, but there's things that I wouldn't be able to imply also if my mom hadn't taught me those things as well. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you're using anecdotal experience to kind of prop up your argument. I'm just saying in general, men are better than
That's what
women
I'm
at most
saying.
things. So
That's why I said you're overall statistically, but it does come down to the person.
yeah, but exceptions don't make the rules, right? Like if we take one girl, for example, that's brilliant, that is an engineer and has a higher IQ, that's still a minority of the population versus like there's a lot more men that will reach that pinnacle. For example, most geniuses are men, but most retards are also men. So men dominate
Right.
both sides of the spectrum when it comes to excellence and mediocrity. Most homeless people are men, you know?
Okay.
But the reality is the way we compensate for that is like we're also at the other spectrum of excellence as well. So whereas like women tend to be more in the middle.
Okay.
But,
Okay, that's fair.
you know, in general, you know, men are just better in everything. I mean, look, being honest, like if we had to rely on female ingenuity, we would still be rubbing sticks together for fires. Women don't invent anything. They don't really contribute to society like that.
What, you want to say something?
Nah, I'm just.
I
Let's run
mean,
through these questions.
Okay,
Mr.
listen.
Men are better than everybody. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So go on.
I think that's even shown in the way that you guys may select. You guys aren't looking for a man on your level or below you. You guys are looking for a man who's taller than you, makes more money than you. I mean, your own attraction triggers look for and filter for superiority.
Who's y'all?
Women.
In general.
Okay.
So the things that you're attracted and aroused by literally are superior to you. That's what women look for. They don't look for an equal. So wouldn't it be fair to say that to mate and be able to procreate, men need to be superior, therefore they are, because we have a very strong incentive to become superior, because it literally relates to whether we get to procreate or not? Think about it. Human beings are put on here to procreate. Fair? Would you all agree with that?
sure, for the sake of the argument, okay.
Yeah, human beings are put on earth to procreate, right? It wasn't until modernity that now we have all these hobbies that we can engage in. But since the beginning of time, when we're put on earth, is to procreate. So for men, for us to procreate, we have to be competent to a degree, as stated by many of you. Need to be able to lead. We need to be able to be tall. We need to be able to be strong to protect you in hunter-gatherer days, right? Okay. Now, what do men look for? Is she young and beautiful? We don't really screen for as much. So what ends up happening is few men have the requirements where they're actually superior, but a lot of women have the requirements that men are looking for because we don't look for a superior. We look for an inferior. We're okay with inferior. So what ends up happening is 90% of women since the beginning of time have procreated, whereas only 40% of men since the beginning of time procreated. So the fact that 60% of men don't get to procreate proves my point. Women disqualify most men because they're not superior.
Ta-da.
I think that speaks statistically, but personally, I can do everything for myself that a man could do for me.
Fair.
So-
So since you, okay, thank you for saying that. Since you can do everything for yourself that a man can do, wouldn't it make sense that a man needs to bring more to the table?
Right, yeah, I agree, but it also wouldn't be a problem.
Checkmate.
No, but it also
Do you just see
wouldn't-
what you did there?
It wouldn't be a
You
problem,
triggered my trap card!
bro.
Finito.
No, because
Gotcha, bitch.
that would be nice, but that's not what I need. You know,
So what do you need then? What do you need from men?
I need that emotional intelligence. Like I said, I need loyalty. Like she said, you need I don't feel like just
No,
because
there's no loyalty,
the
so
way-
I take that back, right? Because niggas be
But
cheating.
No, when he's saying like he said
I
earlier,
take
he's
that
like,
back.
a homeless got to be loyal.
Well, the way
No,
that
I ain't
it
submitting to
doesn't
shit.
mean
But you don't want him though.
Starting today, anybody see me on this shit, I ain't submitting to nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you better will, man. You still
But the
like
way
2
y'all
kids,
think-
27.
So here's the thing.
single.
And I talk about this ad nauseum on my book, Why Women Deserve Less. That since women, as a byproduct of feminism, get their own education, earn their own income, etc., what's happened is their standards have went up. If a woman could provide for herself what a man historically has provided, he needs to bring more to the table than what he used to provide.
But
because you
you
can do it
weren't
yourself.
listening.
I'm listening very closely.
Like I said, that would be nice, but that doesn't mean that I'm not okay with a man that can do just as equal as I can do. I feel like I can protect myself. If a man can equally protect me as I can protect myself, that's fine. I don't need you to be big, bad, and strong. Like, that's not what I need. I don't need you to be the most handsome man or the tallest man on the planet. Like, that's not what I need. I would rather be with an emotionally intelligent and loyal, ugly ass man than a tall,
There's no
handsome,
loyal
rich
men.
man. Like,
Forgot about that.
my fault. My fault. My
At this
fault.
point, we might as well just fuck some bitches.
Oh God! Like
And
I
call
would
it a
rather
day.
be with an ugly man that's emotionally intelligent and treats me right than someone who thinks they have everything because they're tall and handsome and they have money. Like, because that's not what that might be what y'all think women look for, but that's not what we look for. And maybe that's why we get cheated on and y'all do the cheating. Because we look for the important stuff. We don't look for, oh, does he have money? Does he have this? Does he have? We don't look for that. And y'all can back me on that. I
You
don't
know what's
personally
interesting?
look for that. But
Right? With women, right? Whenever we ask you guys what you like, you guys give politically correct answers. Like, he doesn't have to be handsome. He just got to be a good person. He's got to be emotionally intelligent, right? This buzzword that women like to use all the time. But what we found, right, when you poll women and what they're actually looking for, it's actually far more rigid than you guys like to admit, right? You guys are actually far more selective than you like to admit, and there's a bunch of social reasons for this, because if men knew the truth about what women actually look for, it makes you guys look bad, makes you guys look extremely surface level, because as
Very
much as
shallow.
women try to sit there and say that men are, what's the term, shallow, I would argue women are far more shallow than men, and you guys are far more rigid in your standards. For example, if a woman reaches a certain level, she wants the man at that level, if not better. And I would argue as you rise up the totem pole, you want better for yourself. Now, you're saying, oh, well, I don't need all these things because I could do it myself. But what you don't understand inadvertently is that as you can do more things for yourself, you are less likely to tolerate men that cannot do for yourself. Do you not understand that?
no,
because
yeah,
women,
and I get that, but that
because-
doesn't
hold on,
mean
hold on,
that
hold
I'm
on, hold
not
on,
okay.
hold on. Because women, when you guys come into a relationship, the goal is to extract. This is the way it's been since the beginning of time. Women don't come into a relationship saying, oh, like, let me provide for this man. No, you guys come in, what can this man provide for me? And that's fine. That's a millennia of biological, training. But for us, we come into the relationship understanding that we must provide value. This is why men are supposed to pay for the first dates. This is why men are supposed to plan things. This is why men are supposed to open a door. We have to provide value up front, or else we don't get a choice, or else we don't get a chance. You guys can kind of sit back and assess, is this guy worth it or not? And you guys go from there. And as you become more and more attractive and your standards go up, he has to do more to impress you. That's kind of what it is. And feminism has made it this way.
I do agree with you at some point on that, but not to your extreme. Because, and it's not one or the other, because your extreme is very extreme. But, like, of course.
What part of it is extreme specifically so I can address it?
You think that a relationship is supposed to be a dictatorship. That's not what a relationship is. If that was what a relationship was, then you are finding women who want to be dictated, who want to be controlled, who want your money. Like, that's what they want. But
You're a Christian, right?
I am.
You do understand that the Bible literally dictates a dictatorship within the Bible.
In itself.
In itself.
Well,
You follow a
like
religion. You follow a religion that literally says the man is the head of the household and is the leader.
And you know what? I agree. I do think that the man is head of household. I do, but not. That does not mean
that he doesn't
that-
take input in from his wife.
Excuse me.
But that
Excuse
also,
me.
hold on.
What's the hierarchy?
Because
What did God say?
I don't. You know what? No, both of y'all. I don't care what
See,
God
she
said.
don't care.
This is what. No.
Stop the fucking. Stop the
Listen,
show.
Hold on.
Chris,
what's up?
Rewind. He don't care what God said. You are not a Christian, my friend. You are. Everything else will be.
Yo.
No, because I said I'm working on
It's Rumble
myself as
time.
a Christian. That
Rumble
does not
time.
mean anything.
Let's go to Rumble, guys.
And then
Wanna
we'll
go in.
Then we end the show.
Literally, bro, she told herself so bad.
I
And
said
they
that
all
I am
heard
a
it, bro.
Christian. Y'all know I literally.
Expose your ass
Bro.
right now. Expose your ass.
Drop the Rumble
Holy.
link.
Y'all act
Wait,
like
Rumble,
men.
man.